chat in the world.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with the wonderful Gemmo, and we're going to be playing the letter again today. So it's exciting. Let's continue. Our relationships. Oh, we're really feeling it with Zach and not so much Rebecca.
Yeah. Wait. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say. At first, I thought like that we had nothing with Isabel, but I forgot like oh she's a character. But
yeah,
like,
that's
Hannah
us.
And Luke, are they about the same or one is slightly
They're the same, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm actually surprised that.
Yeah, I put my phone there to measure, and then they're exactly the same.
Oh, that's smart. I thought that Luke was actually having some creepy vibes for her.
The cat's name is Bruthiel.
At least that's what his collar says.
It's an odd name to give a cat, in my opinion.
But it speaks grace, much as the one that carries it. It shows the way he swishes his tails and eyes follow my hand's every movement.
I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all.
It was a bad idea, carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries without help or sure ride home.
Hey Mochi, how are you?
What's up, Bear Man?
Oh yeah, I saw the model you did for him. That was so cool of you to do.
Yeah, so now you guys can like do the thing too, where you move the model. I was like, you know, you guys are always a duo, so I thought like it actually makes more sense to like do the thing together.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, next time we're gonna have to do that. I know, right? It's an awesome model. Yeah, you did a great job, Gemma. You always do a good job.
Aw, thank you. Now you guys can even use the prop thingy too. That
Yeah, props are so fun.
It is.
In hindsight, I shouldn't have bought all these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park.
But now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up in a park bench and drenched with sweat, in the company of a cat curiously watching my every movement.
I hope it stays where it is.
It's just a black cat, but back at home, they're considered ill omens. That's like a witch thing.
I used to have a black cat, and he was...
Oh, really?
He is a little feisty, but he was he turned into a real sweetheart.
Aw, I actually used to own like black cat too, but I never get the weird omen thing where like they said don't ever get a black cat, they're bad. But I was like, no, they're cute.
Yeah, they're just sweethearts.
Yeah, they are. I was like, well, like is this like a fursus or something? You guys don't like the black
fursus? Oh my god, for real? Yeah, why is it gotta be the black cat, huh?
Yeah, why is it the black cat?
Why not the white cat?
Oh no! Yeah, humanity already made a mistake. Don't do the same for hair. Exactly. I mean, not hair, fur. I mean, cats. Damn it. That's what it...
Exactly.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Bruh, it's just a cat. Not that I've ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with rowdy younger brothers and a sister does that.
Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before.
Well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. A short breather and then I'm off home.
Besides, it's not like the company's bad, even it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path.
Oh my god.
Where's your owner, anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar's for, isn't it?
Bandage is wrapped on one... Oh no, Paul. I wonder what happened to it.
Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course.
Racist.
And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
It's like technically Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, it's like that one person who shouted the N-word. Oh yeah, it was the rich guy. I forgot it was the rich dude.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was literally I've been telling my friend, oh, this game. I was like, literally, this game, be careful.
F you, Isabella. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and like I'm just thinking like you technically could actually still get a cat if you sign up for like PSA or something like that, right? Like emotional support
Right.
animal.
I was just thinking, yeah, like a therapy cat. Yeah.
Yeah, like I noticed like that like what like someone actually told me the story that they managed to get away with that just as long as they signed up, so there's never a problem with that.
Oh, nice. Take a small packet of sweets from one of the bags beside me and pop it open.
I'm about to put
Aw.
one in my mouth. He melts. Aw.
My hand stops.
Do you want one?
I didn't even like to eat that. He doesn't mail again as I expected to, but his unblinking gaze, I take his unblinking gaze as a yes.
I shipped a piece into my palm and hold out to him warily.
He sniffed it once, twice before.
Baruthia!
Oh, I knew it!
Oh,
Never
it's
mind.
her.
Never mind. Oh, I thought it's the blondie.
No, it's the designer.
Oh, her, right.
Like a good, properly trained pet, Berthiel responds as soon as he's called.
Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps in the direction of her voice.
Miss McCullough is hard to miss with their height. I like these CGs that they do. It's cool.
I do too. It looks so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you?
They look
Santos,
so
was it?
different. God
I'm surprised
damn.
to see you here.
Versus this. Versus
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even ran away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Oh,
Oh.
she. All this
Oof.
time I thought.
A pause in the conversation, as this can be called one, is uncomfortable.
We're merely two people working different jobs for the same client.
Oh, frankly, meetings like this does happen a lot, and if it does, a simple nodding of the head is enough. I think it's meant to. I think that, they probably wanted to steer away from the uncomfortability, but I am actually curious about the cat though.
Yeah.
So dang.
Plus, she might like it.
Yeah.
Oh, she did not
Oh.
like that.
She did not like it? Wow, what the freak?
Well, let's just see what it is, and then we can do the other
Here's
one.
about it.
Keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
Okay, well, I didn't expect her to say.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That
Yeah,
is such
but
an
not
odd
a black one.
comment.
I'm
Oh my
amazed you're taking
God.
care of one.
Jesus,
I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
Versus.
Is there a problem with my cat?
Yeah.
No, not at all. She's very
Oh
sweet.
god, I would not even put it like that.
Just in other cultures,
It's just.
aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Oh, okay. I think she's just kind of shelter-ish. I don't know
She's
how
just
long.
a little stupid.
Oh yeah, a bit. Yeah.
Not the most socially adept.
That's what I was thinking. The way she talks is very interesting.
Try Isabella, mind your fucking business.
My job fucking business.
Back at home it is. My grandmother used to tell me stories about it.
Nothing has happened to me so far.
Displeasure is evident on her face.
Oh, are we supposed to talk about other people? Oh, no. Oh. As of course, I forgot that for other people, black cats are an omen of good luck.
There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella.
She does that a lot.
Okay, let's load the other one.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
She like
Okay.
that. Oh my god, wait,
About
it
your
went
work.
all the way down to here last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Just because of a cat. I mean, to be fair, cats are wonderful. Cats are like, my dog is my home, so cats, dogs, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
God.
cat. I'm sure it would have gone better if Isabella was better like, oh, I love your cat. I almost gave her a treat.
Yeah.
Or, like,
That's what I was. Yeah, like there's so much like opportunity like in that situation. Even I'd be like, I love your cat. It's so cute. What's his name? Well, I mean, and then like she could apologize for the
yeah,
like,
the gender
music
thing.
too, because
Exactly.
It seems like a rich, fancy name.
Mhm.
What about it?
Okay. There was something guarded in her expression at the mention of word, but I pushed through my question.
I just want to know how it is to work on a house like the Ermengarde mansion.
Oh my god.
Is it hard?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she
I
wasn't
guess-
Oh, sorry. Expecting a question like that. If the way her eyebrows shot up tells me something.
Because of its age? I wouldn't say it is. It is a challenge, considering the factors me and my team have sought out. But it's a good project. A breath of fresh air from what I usually work on. And I have a good team.
Oh, she looks cute, all happy.
Yeah. she
Those
likes,
original fittings,
very
though.
Enjoy,
It might be old, but the architecture is magnificent. I'm sure you've seen the
Oh.
stained glass windows in the foyer. Oh, I can already think of so many things I could do with it. But of
can see a
course, my
person
team will
that's
have to double
talking
check
about their
for
passion
necessary
right
repairs
there.
here and there.
Yeah.
That's probably for the best. It's easy to break some key elements with a rush restoration job, and who knows what other hidden issues there might be underneath. People can be so careless. I'm sorry, I spoke too much.
No,
Oh, she's
it's
blushing.
okay. You seem to really love what you're doing.
It's not really like that. I'm just lucky to have found work in an interesting field.
Oh, this sprite's so cute.
It is, right?
Anyway, Bruthiel's due for her visit to the vet. Nice talking to you, Miss Santos. I wish you luck with what you're planning to work on. It seems like a big project, too.
She gestures with her head towards the bags, one filled with stuff I recently bought from the art store.
It's a project for a friend, actually.
All the same, good luck.
I watch as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold separating the park and the street.
Faces me again, looking like there's something she's forgotten to say.
By the way, about
So much younger
the
now.
Ermengarde mansion. With my clients, it's the rights. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah,
That's all I
wait
needed
till
to know.
the haunting happens
Wait.
and it won't be finalized anymore.
About the mansion. The,
The letter, the same one they saw.
Whoever she is, she's asking for help.
Someone.
I want to tell Miss Mikulov that the urban legend is not just legends anymore. I'm
She-
sorry for butchering.
No, if anyone's not gonna believe her, it's this woman.
Probably, yeah, for sure.
They're real.
Oh, sorry. She's gonna be...
don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
Yeah.
I hasten to pick up all the bags I've left on the bench as I ran far as my legs can take me.
In that moment, what I'm carrying in my hand weighs a lot lighter than the overwhelming guilt that's trying to consume me.
Home.
I want to go home.
Anywhere I won't be reminded of the house.
Of her.
Of my own cowardice.
Huh? Oh, my food taste is less appetizing tonight.
Ooh, it's like eerie music.
Oh yeah, I
That's
should
a-
actually increase the volume. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of eerie. Oh my god, that's the kitty! Oh, I think it's kind of rather a skinny kitty. What kind of cat is this?
I don't know, I was thinking the same thing. It's a little skinny.
Hmm. No, it's come on, load. Why did I have to? Oh no.
Oh no, sorry. The food looks less appetizing tonight, or tastes less appetizing tonight.
Oh no, I meant like it's not loading on my crap. Damn
Oh,
it.
Do you want me to restream it?
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Don't worry. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, it feels like I pressed it and I accidentally got out of it. Now it just keeps like doing the loading screen thingy majiggy.
Yeah, is
Please.
it good now?
Shut up, doggy. Wait. I think it's the unjoined call. I think I know what to do. Okay. Stop screen. Get out. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Shut up, dog.
Mm-hmm.
My internet.
It's okay, don't worry.
Okay. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, it's still not loading for some reason.
Let me try again.
My internet can't be that bad, is it? Yes, I did it! I mean, you did it!
Okay, there we go. So let me...
Yay!
Thank you guys for waiting. No worries. Okay, a pity.
One would think that someone would have been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable.
But it isn't.
Hunger isn't what's gnawing me tonight. Neither is my sore muscles.
The TV runs loudly in the background, but what she says barely registers in my brain.
It's hard when things you're trying to forget keeps returning to the forefront of your mind.
It distracts you.
I keep on forgetting that it's not a freaking... Oh, shit. You know what I try to do? I keep pressing it as if, like, I'm the one playing the game, but I was like, oh, right.
Oh,
Right.
oh yeah.
Right.
Do you need me to restream it?
I apologize, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's good now?
Yes, it's good. I just had to learn not to press anything. Anything today. I need to make a note
Okay,
of that.
let me turn off my air while I'm on it.
Okay. Let's set you.
Okay. Devours you.
Wish this would stop.
I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up.
I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her
Is
home.
it Rose?
No!
Cloakspawn police
I mean,
officials are currently
yes.
investigating the crime scene,
I was gonna
but
say,
has
like, who the fuck
classified the
was Rose
case as
again?
homicide.
That's why Rose doesn't have a relationship thing.
Wait, really?
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Oh.
Huh?
The victim, identified
Yeah,
as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years
holy
old,
shit!
working as a real estate agent.
Oh my god, I knew it!
Holy shit, that is crazy. I'm getting chills. Rose?
Discovered lying in a pool of
Oh
blood
my
in her
God.
two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly
Oh,
written
that
on the
Rose.
walls.
The green hair lady.
Mhm.
I keep confusing the pink hair and the green hair. 'Cause
Oh,
they're
yeah,
about
yeah.
the same.
But yeah, because remember, Rose doesn't have a relationship thing.
Oh, I see. Oh, only the character. Oh, I see.
No.
I hear something. No.
She dropped her fork.
Oh.
This isn't.
This isn't what I wanted.
This isn't supposed to happen.
None of this is supposed to happen.
No one's supposed to die.
These are just stories, right? Legends.
So everyone's kept telling me, and so why? And I.
Immediately, I rushed to my study table in search of my phone.
My hand, cold from dread, clings so tightly as soon as it touches the edges.
A piece of folder, a letter lying unassumedly beside it, slipped to the floor when I pick up the device.
I pay it no mind. Oh my god, the music.
Music, holy shit. There are more important things.
Right now,
Right now.
I need to call her.
I need to call her, yep.
I was with her.
Holy shit. I was just with her not too long ago and she was okay.
No.
Damn it, the music. No.
No.
No. This isn't Rose. I'm sure of it.
I just talked to her and.
A sob escapes me and hot tears begin to blur my vision.
One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start.
That's the same one I've been hiding from.
Same one that's put people I care about in danger.
My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contact list.
She'll answer right,
Yeah,
as she always
what is that? What
does.
the fuck? She'll pick up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss after.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Oh, you're crying already.
Again and again I dial.
Whispering,
Praying.
pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxpawn in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
He runs loudly in the background.
A deafening static sound from my phone speakers.
But in my ears I can only hear the screams.
My heart please.
Her whispers.
Help me.
We are not safe.
Damn, why are always the ghost people always the and I always ask for help, but they're mean about it. Oh, well.
This is pretty good drawing.
Yeah, that is actually impressive. It's like a manga.
Yeah.
I'll lock it.
Buzzing sensation jolts me awake.
My body still wants to sleep, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night.
But it's there, nudging and prodding at me.
Slowly, I become aware of how awkward my position is and the aches that accompany sleeping in a curl-up position the night before.
If I even slept at all.
The memories are impossible to forget now that
Now that
Rose is gone.
they say it's easier when you say it out loud, instead the words weigh heavier on me each time.
She's gone.
Gone because of me.
Because of the letter I was too curious to look at.
Should have been more careful.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved.
I should have. Then you
The
technically would have died.
notification line on my laptop blinks incessantly. What'd you say?
Then, like, if she just, like, did nothing, she would still suffer the consequence either way.
Yeah. Mockingly, when I look at it, as if it's calling me back to the sense of normalcy.
I checked another less out of habit more than anything. What the? Oh.
Because Rose worked with her.
Okay, alright. Ooh.
If this were one of those typical days, I'd happily comply and get myself to our office.
Today,
Today, my limbs just feel heavy.
on one day, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere.
On the other, the place itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me.
That is, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna get murder at home.
Oh, so you want to go to work? I don't mind either one.
Oh, damn. Because for some reason, I feel like it's one of the things where, like, you gotta be near people, right? Because then, like, the monster don't get you when you're with public, usually. But if you're at home, you're, like, doing it solo. Imagine,
Okay.
like, a jump scare somewhere.
We can go
That's
to
what
work then.
Yeet. Oh.
Moping won't get me anywhere.
It's one of those things, right?
You deal with it with a smile, no matter how bad things get, and hope for the best.
Though my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for a shower. Please don't jump scare in the freaking shower!
The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see.
Every word written on its glare back at me.
They sneer,
They ridicule.
living beings fully aware of what they've done.
With a huff, I pick it up and shove it to my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing.
This too, I'll deal with it.
Somehow I'll find a way to make things right.
I have to.
Before it takes more people from me. And also I feel like the reason why I chose work is because you are more likely to bump into people that is important into the story than if you stay at home.
My thoughts were that maybe if we stay at home, the people closest will call us and show up.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I was thinking that's
But we
like
saved, so if this goes wrong, we can always go back. Even if I
for
must
sure.
do it on my own.
Paper rustling, or phones ringing, feet shuffling.
Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Reality Corp.
Except it isn't.
The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No, not everyone present has already heard about Rose.
If they missed last night's report, they'll likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet.
Everywhere is a bitter reminder.
In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me.
It's appreciated, but it not only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left.
After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting.
I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about.
He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague.
Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if you just shouted at me today.
Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral, yet. But those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts.
I think he's expecting me to be happy about it.
Said I immerse myself in my work.
I have to anyway if I want to forget.
Time flies when you do. And by time, I give notice. It's already late. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Sense of. Oh. However, she ended up stumbling upon mysterious disappearances of her other colleagues, and just when she realized something important.
Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio
Uh-oh.
and member of our general. Oh,
We're
staff.
all alone.
Oh no, it was all for nothing. I was
don't
wrong.
even know his name.
Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxborn Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blurs one name after another.
Hold on a second.
Missing?
Aren't they?
Still, I have to check.
Frantic, I turn to my desktop.
Loud tapping of my fingers against the keys in the office fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything.
The background about the place and its history with the current owner and the list of employees hired under the BRC. Why do you do it now? You could've
And
done it
I'm
before.
right.
Of course I am.
The BRC may have a lot of staff, and they may have a lot of agents hired, but I remember those names anywhere.
After all, they're a part of the crew who work with us in preparing for the mansion for the open house. Oh, they all
Then the
went to-
letters?
No, it can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment.
These people, the rose and the letter.
I need
they all
to...
went to the house.
No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. It's what Ash often says, right?
If I have proof, then maybe
I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them.
the letter and my phone papers, anything that will be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag.
Can't stay here. There's something I need to do.
And there's something those people should.
The noise cut sharply through the room, stopping my end short of cramming a pen into my
God
bag.
damn it.
Hello? Anyone there?
God fucking damn it. God.
Someone must have left my
Someone
printer
must have-
open again. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, no, you're fine. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is definitely gonna throw a fit tomorrow over our wasted company's resources. I know it's this bitch!
Most of the time it's Rose's and nagging, but...
The clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction that I search for a set object.
Each stride of my feet takes... also echoes through the empty
God damn it,
workplace.
god damn it, god damn it. I have lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, but with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something that I soon learn to appreciate.
It doesn't take me long to find it.
By the time I turned off, 5 papers already screwed in the ground, and the papers have also been left ajar. There's probably something in the papers.
Sighing, I pick up each of them and put someplace proper.
But the page that greets me next was what that makes my blood
it's
turn
gonna be the
cold.
letter.
Probably. Ah, fuck. Yep.
The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as the day in the attic.
The sheet crinkles under my tense grip.
All I can hear is my breathing as it wraps through my gritted teeth.
Before I could even gather myself, take a first step out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me.
Oh my god.
God fucking damn
And
it.
as if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps.
Damn it, she's here! This bitch is here! A soft creak through the veil of stillness have descended in the room!
Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound.
Why did this bitch sound like that? Familiar!
So familiar now.
The Trinidad's curious steel presses through the peak of the cubital wall.
It's
God
her.
fucking damn it! Don't turn around. Okay, standing in the only exit of the office, still facing away from me.
She doesn't even have to turn around for me to notice the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, unsightly gait.
The same person from the attic.
Take a step back, the pen I'm holding slips from my hand in.
Ah! Entire head turns. This bitch.
His scream almost escapes my mouth and I duck under the table as quickly as I can.
My heart is pounding. I probably had to press some buttons.
Did you press a button?
No. I meant like, we probably had to press a button to escape again. Probably.
Oh, you're right. Okay, right. I'm ready. My heart is pounding hard against my chest.
I hear bone-chilling sounds of her walk and the weird click that follows her, and tail scrape of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer.
The sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth.
Please save me.
Hi, Strange. How are you?
Hola.
Anyone?
Hey. I close my eyes, muttering a continuous streams of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing.
Please don't let her hear me. Oh, I'm doing this. This looks dark.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh no. The spacebar. Oh.
No, I got it wrong again. I got it. Okay. No. Okay. I fucked up. I didn't understand what was happening the first two times, and the
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Well, now we're gonna
Thy
see
kingdom
your
come,
death
thy
scene.
will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Yeah, like that's gonna do shit for you, girl. When the last lines of my prayers have left me, all that remains me is a hush.
No. Hug me.
I will hug you.
Yay, thank you.
Of course. Character
Is it a
immediately
bit?
prayers after we lose. That's too good. Quick time event, that's what you said. It's okay, don't worry.
Another footsteps, chilling sound that she makes.
Only silence.
Is it safe?
No, we failed the quick time. Another second passes when nothing I was ready to spam a button, and so that's what I was doing at first.
Fuck me ass. Fuck.
What?
Fuck.
It's okay.
It's okay, Swiper. It's okay.
Please don't let her hear me. Oh, I fucked up.
Okay.
I got it.
Nice.
I got it.
Nice.
I got it.
Nice.
Woo! Did it this time.
Ew, my blood pressure.
Relationship, no.
Here.
What changed? I don't know. The seconds, minutes stretches out before me agonizingly.
I would save, just in case another click.
Is she gone?
I slowly open my eyes to peek.
I don't dare move or make a noise.
This bitch. In a face of terror, I only beg and silent the plea who is out there. Shut up, Swiper!
Sorry. Please don't let her notice.
I want to live.
Swiper
Come on, dumb
does
bitch.
too. Hannah. Oh, we're Hannah now.
Oh, fantastic.
See?
Hannah
Yeah,
gets-
look.
oh, her.
See, now we're Hannah. Okay, so now we have relationship. Oh my god, our relationship with Luke is down. That's funny.
Yeah. Wait, what about Hannah? Why we have nothing?
Cause we're Hannah.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, see, we can. Oh, now we can click between them.
Oh.
So this
Wait,
is where her relationships are at, and this is where our
Oh.
relationships are at. And
Oh, that is.
that's
so-
cool. And now we have a new
It
journal.
is.
Profile's new. We have a new one. Here we go, Hannah.
Oh, whoa.
She's a
What is she?
Taurus. Interesting.
British. Oh, she is Taurus. Oh, I remember what you said about them.
My ninja. Master's degree in business, major in accounting, likes Willa Basie? Dogs, fashion, parties, dancing, the beach, children. Iconic woman? Me too, girl. Charity and math. Only she likes
That is-
charity.
Yeah, that's actually nice. I didn't expect that from her.
Of the Luxborn upper class, Hannah is used to living a life of luxury. Absent parents, made her crave for attention though, something she gained from her private tutors and nannies instead. It was never enough, however. She studied hard in order to make her parents proud, going into business so she could work alongside them. Challenge in her otherwise privileged life was certainly a thrill for her at the very least. She had many suitors, dating different men and women, but it was through work that she met Luke. It was love at first sight for her. Upon her parents' death, Luke proposed to her. It was the move that led the merging of the Wright Enterprise and the Evans Incorporated in her subsequent retirement. Their 7-year marriage is strained, but Hannah tries her best to make it work.
Is base too easily to get them to pay attention and Rapted? What does base mean?
Base?
No, like in chat they said like it is based in like Nikki, because I know that game and I was interested because the game was actually kind of sad.
Oh, I was so behind on chat. That's what it happened. Fairy reading to crypto. Oh, Nikki is like a gacha game, so he wants you to play.
I know. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I like some of the designs. And,
Yeah,
like I know there's some anime about it.
Oh, I didn't know there was an anime about it.
No, I could be wrong. I just saw animation. That's it. But
Yeah.
I think it's just an opening, maybe.
I played in my spare time. It's like another thing to do. So if you're ever bored, you should try it.
Yeah. I definitely like need to save more space for more gacha games because my Dragon Raja, that's an MMO, no longer have enough space for me. So there's also that.
Wait, you spoiled yourself?
I did, cause like at first I think like what's so special with this game? Why is everyone playing it? And then like I watched oh, this is actually dark. And yeah, I saw the Nier collab thing. A lot of like games are doing the collab with Nier lately.
Yeah.
Even like what's the game where like you fight with these like it's like a battle royale and like you like have these ninjas or something.
I don't know that game.
Yeah, I know. I think you guys actually, like, there's a this is actually popular lately because it was free at some point, but I think it's still like free. Just that my Epic game had to launch and all that. It's like imagine PUBG, but you're fighting with swords instead.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry.
Oh no! If I remember, I will tell you.
For sure. Okay, so let's play as Hannah now.
Let's see. Hannah. I pressed the wrong. I was going back to that. It's far too easy to get them to pay attention. Unraptured.
They hang on to my every word and follow my every move.
Come on, launch. All of that would be sniffling is what I had is not grown used to stares.
Most are respectful, some are hostile if we're honest.
And few are downright inappropriate.
After all, I am...
Oh, Naraka! It's called Naraka! I remember now.
Naraka, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Oh, sorry. He looks so out of place. Like he looks like a famous actor who did collab with for a game.
Oh, that's funny, yeah.
Oh shit. There was a moment of agitation as a familiar but less than welcome face approaches me with a subjective smirk on his face.
Of course, I have to keep a benevolent smile and greet him as I greet any good friend.
After all, this man can turn heads, being famous in his own right.
Officer Lee! What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd have the time to attend tonight's party.
He's more than Luke's friend than mine.
More...
Oh, sorry. They're mine, really.
He's more of Luke's friend than... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I got confused. And I'm quite sure I only invited his wife.
Much like I am only friends with the chief inspector because of Luke, Luke is only friends with Rochelle because of me.
Unlike how he treated Lee, however, Luke never hid his animosity for the Lee matriarch. It was an odd sort of friendship where we could have awkward double dates.
I don't even recall his first name. It starts with N, I think. Might be wrong. Nate?
Not an N-word. Aside from being chief inspector of Luxborn Police, his wife, Rochelle Née Vance, owns a General Electronics company, fridges and freezers mostly.
Oh, I always have time for my favorite socialite couple. Might I say, you look positively ravishing tonight.
I knew you sound like that. Oh,
I don't like how he's talking to us.
Yeah, why the hell is it sounds like he's always trying to out seduce people or some shit like that.
I see the husband isn't with ya.
Ew!
What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god.
Ew, the way he eyes me up is enough to make my skin crawl.
Oh, I just wish Luke is here to fend off the more unseemly of our peers. There are some people that are into
You know the
cheating.
ones. Ew, yeah.
Men who are just a bit too friendly, staring too long at my assets, and getting close to us because my husband is not here.
And to think they have the gall to do this at my own party.
In my own house, if I might add.
But like any high society woman worth her salt, I know how to handle it with grace and dignity.
I suppose you are looking pleasant as well. Luke's busy with work,
Oh my
unfortunately.
god.
She was like, I guess you look fine. That's so funny.
Michelle isn't here.
Oh, I thought she was going to
Shame.
or something.
I do hope he isn't causing you much trouble. That husband of yours can be a bit daft sometimes, acting like he's still some young bachelor. The wife sends her regards and her apologies, but something came up with a doctor and she needed to attend to it. You know her, being pregnant and all.
We make small talk.
Rather, I'm forced to do so, as he would not leave my side after finding this place there. His place
Much to
there.
my chagrin, I've been extricated from the few who flock in hopes of flattering, for I can tolerate them far better than Lee.
He is a nice person, and I adore his wife, who obviously the brain behind the till.
But there's something unsettling about him.
I do not trust him as much as I want to.
I don't want to. He regaled to me tales of Luxborn Police Department. Oh my god, of course he's a cop, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Oh
the
my
shit is
god.
absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, I
God.
didn't pick up on that. A different affair to the usual gossip I'm privy to, and although I loathe to admit it, it's interesting nonetheless.
I expect the topic of business to die out quickly, which would be understandable enough due to the confidential nature of his work.
When we
I
get
don't
to
know.
like the next like big scene, like after it changes from the setting, do you mind if I make some pasta really quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so
Mm-mm.
oh boy was I wrong.
So, we're in civvies, I steal and drive off with one of the police mobiles, right? In the mirror, I see the new tank chasing on foot and screaming about theft.
He's just so narcissistic.
I know. Just because I just want to eat before I go to work, I was thinking about that.
The look on his
I know,
face was
I can do
priceless
the
when I
reading if you
parked in
want.
the garage.
While you're eating.
Oh, that would be really nice.
You made him chase you all the way home for a prank. What did Rochelle have to say about
She
that?
is really pretty though. She's a cutie.
She is, yeah.
With her.
Sucks that, like,
She's like, I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah, for
neutral
sure.
about her. Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't.
yeah, because it's like when I'm actually from the perspective of Isabella, I don't really, like her as much, but during this, I kind of can sympathize for her and seeing that
Yeah.
she's dealing with toxic guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
and
bad.
the stuff about her parents. I mean, typical really rich kid where your parents are gone all the time.
Yeah, it's like neglect and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah,
that is just-
exactly. Rochelle has a strange love and hate affair with Lee.
What the fuck? He is a married man who did not grow up past his early 20s, judging by the way he acts.
Surprisingly enough, they've been married for a good 20 years. Wow.
Wow. A lifetime if you compare it to my marriage of 7 years with Luke. Are they recently married?
I, on the other hand, well, Luke is no Lee. I should be happy about that, I suppose.
Oh, jeez. Although my darling did have his movements.
We're gonna get that relationship with him down, down, down.
The wife put my ear and gave me a good talking to, though. Besides, we live in a flat a block away, so it wasn't much of a grand chase.
Weren't you living in a house near the countryside?
Moved for work, you know. Or you probably don't.
No, I don't.
Oh.
But a flat in downtown? I suppose if that's what you like.
Oh, it's horrid. Hate that tiny place, no matter how convenient it can be for work. 55 square yards are not enough when you need to get away from the wife.
Jesus.
I wouldn't mind a place away from the city. Even started looking at the ads.
Wait. Let's look up how much 55 square feet is. 1 sec.
Square feet.
I bet it's a lot.
that's
I bet it's a lot.
probably is,
55 square feet.
Yeah, I don't know, like, words like acre and all that in measurement. That one I was like, meh.
It's pretty big. It's like a
Oh,
whole
really?
house, yeah.
Oh, really? Huh. That's not bad.
Here, hold on. I'll link you the picture that I saw. You can see the house in the bottom of it.
Let's see. Oh.
Here, I'll show chat. I'll show chat 1 sec.
Oh, wow. Huh. It's like a mansion house-ish, I think. I can't tell.
It's a pretty
I think
big. It's a
so.
pretty big house.
It is, yeah. It is interesting.
So yeah. So basically, he's being a snob.
I spied an
Yes.
interesting lot, actually. Heard it was finally put up for sale. Or that something mansion. You know the one with all the ghost stories.
I know what he's talking about.
I know what he's doing.
Oh,
Sorry.
you can go.
Oh, thank you. There's really only a few urban legends around here.
It's
The Ermagerd mansion?
Ermagerd. She even said Ermagerd. She
Nice!
That's the one. Worthy of a king it is. I'd buy it myself, but Rochelle would only gripe if I brought it up to her. Not to mention all the expenses a place like that will be a real fixer-upper. You also have to find someone willing to work there with how superstitious people can be.
If it becomes a problem, just hire someone to do an exorcism.
Actually, I do know of someone who could be up to the task. You remember the Ludgates party at their Christchurch summer residence?
Of course. It was an excellent soiree. Everything was so classy, too. Such good taste.
Oh, that place was a pigsty until they hired out this interior designer and they turned it into a bloody palace.
They probably. This is how she met the interior designer, Mary.
Oh, so it's like, okay, interesting.
She worked for the Exodus for their apartment in Soho too, and they recommended her when we were looking up pieces for our beach house in Porto Colom. I think I have a business card right at...
1 sec. Sorry, I'm searching for a second.
Oh, no, go
No, I
ahead.
must have left it in my other jacket. Anyway, she's called, what's her name? Marianne, I believe, yes. But truly, if anyone were to get that place in McCullough,
Dog.
well, they'd be the envy and the talk of the town.
Well, if you put it that way, I might just snatch it
Shut
up
up,
for
dog.
myself. This place was starting to feel a bit small lately anyway.
Oh, no.
Sure, a 3-story penthouse might not fit the definition of small for some people. 3 stories and she's calling it small? Jesus.
Probably for those people, they probably experienced something grander.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, maybe a lot of people.
But it isn't big enough to have grand parties in.
See, as it is, I only invited 30 people to this one, and it feels cramped in here.
Certainly would be nice if I didn't have to ride an elevator up and down several floors before I can get anywhere as well.
All Luke's words and not mine.
Besides, I've been looking for a good anniversary gift.
Luke might like this one.
Where is he anyway?
He probably is cheating on her.
Who's this guy?
Oh wow, orange hair, interesting.
Oh yeah, let me go make my pasta.
Okay,
Really quick. Oh,
I'm up.
I can hear you.
He's dressed in the 9, as he usually is, and he looks ready for whatever day that will throw him. Oh right, I can't click on it.
I know, sorry. I'll be back.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay.
I'm gonna put it to boil and then I'll click and then I'll go back.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I did. It's okay. It's actually me. I didn't think it through think this through about the clicking thing.
Did you click it again?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, the click doesn't work.
you don't need me to restream, right?
Let's see. No. I meant like I keep forgetting that like I can't actually click to read the thing.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. We have a new journal entry.
Who the frick is? Oh, right, it's that dude.
Let's see. Yeah, Chief Inspector, Police Improvement. His butler and valet wait at his side just in case he's as ready as he looks.
Oh, sure, that is normal.
What's confusing me is the fact that he's on his way out to the penthouse, considering he won't have anywhere to go until much later.
Where are you going?
I am to attend the Triad Autumn Tasting. I do believe I informed you of this 2 weeks ago.
Yes. And
Sounds
might
like
I
typical.
remind you that I had stricken that off your schedule? Because 1, the doctor told you to stop
Oh,
consuming
gosh.
so much alcohol. And 2, I informed you a few days ago about the open house we are going to attend in its place. I've even found this marvelous interior designer, Mary Ann McCullough.
It's a 3.5-hour drive to Cardiff. I don't have time for this.
What a bitch.
This is like that
Wow.
little party you threw all over again. You don't inform me of it, and you expect me to stay and be a gracious host when I have business elsewhere.
How the fuck is this business?
You know how I operate, Hana. Unless this was penciled in, I am sticking to my schedule.
If I may intrude, the madam is correct.
The-
Your physician did insist you moderate your drinking, unless you wish to incur acute pancreatitis.
This is like a very weird, like British German accent.
And you did have this
Yeah,
open
oh, so
house
that's
penciled in
what it
last
is.
Wednesday morning.
That's
That's a
Wednesday
unique
morning.
Bullocks, I don't remember doing so.
Well, you did. While very hungover, in fact.
He did.
Moan about me being too loud and gave in after pushing.
Perhaps that was a bit too cruel and manipulative of me, but
Whose side are you on?
She
Come
admits
on,
it.
Luke. You promised we'd do whatever I want this weekend.
Gordon Bennett, fine. I am giving this house tour of yours a chance, but if it proves to be a waste of time, I am going to Cardiff, and you are going to take a cab home. Are we
Bitch.
clear?
just a bit of a husband-wife tit for tat, isn't it? All couples have their arguments.
Once the honeymoon phase is over, all they see, as they seem to call it, reality sets in that you and your partner may not see eye to eye.
Perhaps it's been the years.
7 of them is nothing to scoff at.
Hey, how goes the stream? Hey, Clicks, how are you? The streams
Yo.
are really good.
It is, yeah. We met
Yeah.
some the characters we hate for sure. Malfoy is one of them.
Yeah, this guy's a racist too, so it's like if you didn't have a reason to hate him, now you do.
I just cannot
Yeah,
bloody
he's a
believe
lot
I
of
agreed to
everything,
this.
actually.
I was really
He
looking
sucks
forward to
for
the
a lot of
triad
reasons.
tasting.
Yeah, we're gonna try to kill him first.
Yeah. But sometimes I think it's something a bit more than just simple disagreements, and I have to stop myself from wondering what went wrong.
There's always the Triad Christmas tasting in Manchester next month, and that'll only be an hour and a half drive.
Have I? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Have I been neglectful?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, you were here, Clicks. Wait,
Yeah,
there
like
was.
after that, everyone's been talking about it and then even like showing how like that our reaction to, because no game usually have the guts to do that, but this game is special.
Yeah, and there was also some scary
Very
stuff
much so.
earlier. Oh yeah, Clicks. You know the girl with the green hair? Rose died. So she ended up dying, and so now we switched perspectives. So now we're the blonde girl now. This girl. No,
Mhm.
yeah.
No, Isabella, the main character, she's actually in the middle of being hunted also, so we don't know if she's gonna die or not, so stay tuned, really.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now we're as Hannah. Have I offended?
Have I offended?
Have I acted shamefully?
Yes, but Cardiff.
Certainly. Any problem can be discussed.
As long as he doesn't turn me away.
Well, there goes my good mood.
She's like trying to convince herself this marriage is worth it. Unlucky.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Yeah.
Are you happy now, Hana?
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I would defend myself.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke. Because for once in a very long time, we are doing what I want.
Oh god.
Wait, it went up? Oh, hell no.
What?
Hold on.
Oh, I'm not gonna stay silent because of that either, though.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, we'll do both. Sorry, let's load.
I mean, oh yeah, that's fair.
Let's
I wanna know what happens. Yeah,
we're gonna see what happens and then go back.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke. Because for once in a very long time, we are doing what I want. I'm ecstatic. Understood? And this would be perfect if you stop acting like a child who needs their nappy changed. We will be leaving after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion. You are going to park your rear in the car and keep mum. And you are going to behave during the tour.
Needless to say, you look a bit shocked after my outburst.
Damn, why is a good choice like not a beneficial choice?
Well, technically it would be beneficial if we're trying to save everyone, so...
Oh yeah, that's true.
This seems like a healthy relationship. Put him in his place.
Yes, put him in his place. Suffer, suffer. He opened and closed his mouth a few times, struggling to reply, before he crossed his arm to look like a moping child.
Any more rules for this little excursion of yours, Your Highness?
No wine.
No wine? Unacceptable! I am already not allowed to the tasting, and you would deprive me of that simple pleasure!
If I see you take one sip today,
Sounds like
I will put the stocks under lock and key. Do you understand me?
Don't forget the bottles he keeps in his dresser.
Oh my god.
Whose side are you on?
How many times in one day can you ask that?
As many times as I need you, traitor!
This is funny.
It remains silent because it goes negative. I am happy.
I'm sure he will be too once he get over his little upset. Little upset.
There's no point aggravating him anymore, so keep myself from commenting on the issue any further.
Sweet smile and a bow head. No need to provoke.
Yeah, said she feels that way. That's how I cope. But now we get more insight into
God
how she feels.
damn.
How she feels
That's true.
in the marriage.
That's true. Yeah.
So, when do we leave?
Characterism
Where are we
or-
even going?
We're scheduled to leave after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion. Das ist ja interessant. It's just Deutsch name. Is that infamous mansion? Yeah?
That is interesting.
I have seen it from afar. It's a huge property. Very beautiful if it wasn't left abandoned. Certainly a house befitting lords and ladies of the land.
A house good enough for nobles, huh?
The accent is
It is well
so
known then?
actually
I guess that
cool.
doesn't make it a total waste of time.
Our old sous chef mentioned going there for Halloween last
Let me
year.
go check on my pocket.
We've not seen him since.
Oh my god, I haven't seen him since.
Doggy? I hear doggy. Doggy from the other side?
I don't have a
Not
dog.
my doggy. Wait,
don't
that's
have
not
a
your
dog.
doggy?
Maybe there's a dog outside, I don't know.
Oh, I thought I heard like a dog yelping or jeeping or something. That noise that they make when they're happy.
I think that was my fork scraping against the pan.
Oh, that's not a doggy. My bad.
No, you're good.
Dog is a ghost. No, it's not. It's not. No, no, no. You don't need this place to be more haunted than it is.
There's a ghost
You're not
dog.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Sorry, let me just get my pasta really quick.
Yeah, everyone knows that animals can't be ghosts. Only people can. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe they can. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh shit. Am I sounding robotic-y?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I guess it's on my side then.
Am I sounding robotic-y?
Yeah, but I thought that was because of me or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's gone now.
Oh, okay.
Keep this No. No.
Okay, so, how's your day, guys?
My day's good.
I'm
'Cause
good
I'm with
too.
Jello.
And I'm with Siri. I'm with Sinister Bun Bun.
That's me.
Anyone can be a ghost if they want to. I guess so. Like Danny Phantom was a show about like Phantom and ghosts.
Oh
But
yeah, I
they made
remember
being
that.
a ghost cool. Yeah, I actually did remember that. That was like my childhood when I didn't have much channel. Nickelodeon was one of the shows I did try to watch, and Danny was a good one.
Let me just get water, then I'll be ready.
Okay. Let's see. But I think if I were to like try to summarize like stuff and all that, yeah. What else did we not summarize here? So pretty much like after Rose died, the green-haired chick, like everyone's pretty much like moaning for her death at work, and like our character had to be dumb, right? And then literally space out and did not realize that she's now alone in her workplace and she couldn't leave, right? And then a printer makes noise, so she went to like freaking like turn that off, only to see that there was no one there, and that it has the letter of in blood, help, help. And then there's this chick chasing us, so we were hiding it. So that's pretty much like the update here on how we got to that point.
Yep.
Not that I mind. He made terrible pumpkin soup.
Back in 90, Casper was my Danny Phantom. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a oldie one too. I actually didn't like that show as much. Or was it a movie? I can't remember.
I don't know. I think it was
even if they
both.
oh yeah, I think so too. There's like a spin-off show based on the movie, I think. The ride in the mansion is quiet, with Luke having to stare out the window the entire day, not paying attention to anything around him.
Thanks for reading, by the way. While I eat.
Oops. Meanwhile, I'm conflicted. I don't know if I should apologize for changing his plan like that. Oops. By the time we arrived at his mansion, I see his eyes light up in genuine interest. Apologizing is the last thing that's on my mind. The whole affair with the Amargad mansion is certainly an interesting experience. The place had been renovated and restored by the owners to what they claimed to be acceptable standards. The mansion itself looks like something befitting of a fairy tale or a period piece. It's tastefully decorated, and with a little bit of love and attention, I'm sure it can be a place that Luke and I can call home. A number of other prospective buyers can have come from the powerful and wealthy Luxborn certainly did not disappoint, marking this estate as prime property. The Lees are among the group who went with the Rose woman, and I saw a few other notable faces, although I did not really like feel like mingling. Unfortunately for every one of them, the rights are interested in buying. What's been bugging my mind, however, is that Isabel... Oh? What's her problem? Oh, so that's what we can see from her perspective. I still don't understand what's happening.
Interesting.
Oh. One moment she's scrambling to give us a paperwork to finalize the sale. Then she was panning over some prank letter or another. Ooh. The second thing is how touchy my darling husband is being towards the poor dear. Ah, interesting. She said poor. I could not even plaster a smile on my face, and horrid scowl taking its place. There's no way I can pretend nothing is wrong as I hum.
And I'm sure little Lily here would certainly appreciate it if you remove your pretty hands from her, darling.
I remember this.
Yeah. Ooh. he was quick enough to detract his hand, which is all what the girl needs to, well, for lack of word, escape.
I think I need to step out for a while. I'll be back.
Her partner follows, shouting after her without hesitation. Fight, fight. There's an awkward air among us as we're left in the wake of whatever that was.
Oh yeah, speaking of Among Us, I'm excited for that when we get some more people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to like recruit people into the cult. Let's go. The other murmur and gossip with each other, speaking of the poor daft girl and telling the tale to whoever was not the audience to the act in the first place. And that is actually interesting because, like, I remember, like, when the first time, like, Isabella was looking from her perspective, it looked like we were glaring at her, but it seemed that she pitied the girl, which is more interesting.
Yeah, she was probably glaring at her husband.
Ah, I see.
I was able to get Baron on board, but I haven't been able to find anyone else. Yeah, I'm excited that Baron's on board too. A cult I'm in. Clicks, do you have Among Us?
Oh, I think I know some people too. I should definitely go get some like people like that I know around. It has been a while since I played though.
I found this My Melody mod for it, so I can show it to you.
Melody mod? Oh wait, so you can actually turn into Melody?
And everything's pink and stuff. It's really cute.
Ooh, I gotta see that. That's gotta be some interesting mod.
Oh, I'm not too good at it? You should play with us, Clicks. We need more people. We haven't made a date yet because we're still gathering people.
Yeah,
oh wait, did we read that? I forgot.
Wait, let's see. Rose invite Marianne too, hoping to apologize to her as well. I got you. But the woman refuses, saying that she's not one of her clients anyway. That leaves myself, Rose, and Luke, the last all too eager to make himself comfortable in a study he no doubt already claimed as his.
I can't apologize enough about what just happened. Please forgive Isabella. She's been under a lot of pressure lately. She's young and all those rumors about this being haunted just got to her head. And it must be this terrible heat too. Not a drop of rain for days now.
Oh, it's fine. The poor girl must feel so embarrassed about what she just did. But I say, let bygones be bygones. After all, she's only a child. She looked, what,
oh, so that's why she's
19?
Not worried or something. Oh, I forget how old some of these people are. I shoot Luke an accusing look at these words. Oh my god. After all, he tried flirting with the girl. Oh boy. The nerve of him. That makes it even grosser if that's the case. And not only that Isabella girl, but also Anne-Marie and Rose too. Eh? What kind of husband would think that it's remotely a good idea to make moves on 3 different women while his wife stand there? He actually did that on 3 different women?
I know.
Yeah, that's so fucked up. God damn. Did he drink while I wasn't looking? Oh my god.
She's a bit older than that. But again, I apologize. And if there's any way I can make up for what just happened, just...
I know what you can do. Be a darling flower and get us one of those bottles you plan to serve. Pop it open.
Oh my god.
Insecurity at its finest. Yeah.
We were planning on serving some champagne. I can get that.
That would be lovely. Much obliged.
Do you want a glass as well, Ms. Wright?
Oh no, I'm fine. I really shouldn't be drinking right now.
She's emphasizing. And Luke shouldn't be either.
Okay, I can read now. But right now, I'm just too tired for any sort of argument. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't have the heart to scold him in public as well. I'm certainly not his mother.
I just want to get this horrid day done with. Go home and sleep.
Perhaps I'll even have a strong cuppa before I head off to bed.
Yes, that sounds nice.
When Rose come back with the champagne, I beckon her over.
They've told her partner before. I have every intent on acquiring the house.
I might as well, even if I have second thoughts about getting it for Luke.
The moment we, the Wrights, had expressed interest in this place, we've had eyes set on us.
If we don't buy it, it might as well be the signal to have busybodies gossip about how we may or may have lost our fortune. Oh, wow.
Regardless of the fact that this is false, yeah, I know. Image is everything dealing with these people.
These are unspoken rules for people such as ourselves. Oh, huh.
Since I really did like the place.
Why, everyone here is absolutely wonderful.
Except that ugly painting in the study. Oh my god.
Why is it even there? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Sorry. I panicked. It looks like a bad take on an Evan Munch painting. No, I highly doubt that. What the fuck?
I'm willing to pay 10% higher than your listing price. If anyone tries to outbid us, just add another 5%. I doubt anyone can, of course. Or, you know what? Just add 15% to the listing price, and we can sign all the paperwork now.
I guess, if that's what you want. That won't be any trouble. I don't have all the papers now. Didn't think this would be a quick sell. I'll have copies sent to you so you can look over them. And if you'd still like to finish the rest of the tour with Isabella's group, you're more than welcome to.
No, I think we're good here. We'd appreciate a private tour of the place a lot more, I think.
All right. Should I let Marianne in, then?
Marianne?
Oh, right. She's been waiting outside the study this whole time, hasn't she?
That's the designer.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting who's who.
You're good.
I'll need to have a little chat with her to move this mansion project forward.
Please do.
There's a look of apprehension when the other woman enters the study.
Oh. Yet, like a professional, I can see the moment she steel herself and mask her worry.
Admirable.
We have this project then?
Of course. Will you be needing anything from us?
Having the floor plans would be a great start, just so that I can look at them beforehand. And if you could tell me when you're available for a meeting so that I can include it in my calendar?
Oh, is a meeting really all that necessary, Marianne? I guess we can send Johans to help you out. You two can start by getting rid of this ugly
Jesus,
painting.
God damn it, I hate...
A hush falls upon the room at my request.
What painting?
Oh my god.
God damn it. And behold, the painting is gone.
In its place, a mirror stands, which leaves me to look at my own confused expression.
Odd. Well, no matter. Back to the topic at hand.
Well, she
Marianne,
coped with that very
dear,
well.
We are simply far too
I was gonna
busy
say,
to
like,
meet
are
up.
you serious? You're just gonna disregard that? What the heck? It's a mirror. Oh.
Let's
we
free
can
up
actually
my
make choices.
schedule.
Because
that'll go here.
But I guess we can free up a day to meet with you.
It went up with Marianne.
I don't really need another Maudlin Monday reading about Maury anyway. The book club can function without me for one day.
Oh, that's fine.
What time shall we be seeing each other? How does lunch sound?
Besides, my house is a higher priority over book club.
Why, we can hold the next meeting in this place.
Surely the beauty and grandeur of it all will inspire spirited and lively debates about whether modern-day writers can match up to classics.
I might as well clear up the rest of my week to handle whatever affairs buying this mansion requires of me.
Any social activity can be put off until the Ermagerd, or rather the Wright Mansion's great debut.
I'll have my fill of great parties and gathering, especially when I organize them myself.
That sounds good. Although, with a project of this scope, we might need most of the day to tackle your concerns. A more thorough inspection of the place is also preferable.
Breakfast then! It's a date.
It's really not.
Aw, cute.
Alright,
Cute.
Monday. 10 o'clock sharp. We'll see you then.
Actually, Marianne suggested we meet at 9, but who's even awake at that unholy hour?
I was lucky enough to wake up this morning before Luke went all the way to Cardiff.
Say our goodbyes, shake hands, and make it clear with outright saying that we now own the house.
By the time we left the mansion's ground, sunset is almost upon us.
So, you really want to buy this place then? That's a bit of a big impulse buy, even coming from you. Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I'm glad you're not complaining like you usually
some
do.
more evil in the
It's a right
sprite.
and proper Christmas miracle, isn't it? Hannah has finally done something right.
I refuse to look at him, staring at the passing scenery instead.
Hey, Buttercup, what's with this cheek?
Rose, Lily, Mint. The nerve, Luke, the nerve!
Is that what this is about? One, that woman's name was Rose, and two, you know I don't mean a word of that empty flirting.
And it's still the principle of things, Luke.
Doing
I understand
what?
if you try to woo them to get what you want when it seems that I'm not looking. But I told you once before not to do it when I'm there.
Luke dealt with other women in the past to get what he wanted.
Oh jeez. Sometimes I have my doubts.
Really want to believe I'm an exception, that he's not just using me how he uses other girls. Well, honey.
Oh my god. I mean, she might. He doesn't know that. I'm having a really hard time believing that now.
And it isn't just the shameless flirting.
Something about that Mary Ann woman, as if it looks familiar with her. Oh no!
Much
not
as it shames
she,
me,
no.
it makes my jealousy rear its ugly head.
I am, suffice to say, ticked off.
Really? I forfeit my trip to Cardiff for this, and you're still not happy.
Jesus, he's such a
Oh, no.
narcissist.
Oh, trust me,
Jesus.
Luke.
I
I am very happy. Very
Oh my
happy
God,
that,
look at her.
for once, we are
Yeah.
doing
They
something
all
that
look
I
insane.
want. Can you not see the smile on my face?
It's only when I let those loose word that the true fit hits me like a slap on the face.
By the looks
Aw.
of it seems to have the same effect on my dear darling husband.
It's always been Luke wants this and Luke wants that, hasn't it?
I
That's not-
remember the last trip we went to, which was my own choosing, without needing to get that man's approval.
Oof. On the other hand, I was pulled along with every single expedition he wished to tackle, and I never objected.
The rest of the ride home was spent ignoring each other, pretending the other didn't exist. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep. Arriving at our penthouse, our first order of business is to get into bed.
Forget a hot bath and forget the tea. I just want to bury myself in blankets and forget everything in my slumber.
Seems that Luke has the same idea in mind as he tag along behind me.
This is something I'll not allow the moment I pass through the door.
Out.
What the bloody hell, woman? This is my bedroom too!
Luke stands flabbergasted as I deny him entry into our chambers.
That's great.
I
His
know.
pillow lies in the cold tile floors, away from the warmth of our soft down bed. My gaze promise him the same fate if he does not budge in the matter.
Don't
Oh my
even
God.
try to argue, because I am very cross with you, Luke Wright. You can take the second bedroom or the guest room if you wish. But I do not want to see you at all for the rest of the night.
Johans!
Our butler wanders over, a curious expression on his face.
He doesn't quite hurry, moving in a relaxed pace no matter how angry his master sounds.
No, you are not allowed to sleep in my room, sir.
That's not what I
That's
mean!
great.
Help me talk some sense into her!
That's
There
great!
is no sense in questioning
great.
her right to be angry,
I
sir.
like Johan
so
just for this.
if I might be excused, I'll go prepare the second bedroom for you.
I have a straight face as he stomps away in defeat.
Mutiny! This is mutiny! The system is being upturned, and the people are rioting, and everything is left asunder!
It isn't every day that Luke is rendered speechless by
Jeez,
someone
calm
he
the frick
considers
down.
inferior, I know, right? Or to yield to another authority without an ulterior motive.
Ugh, his pride won't just allow it. I hate it when I hate
I do
when
keep
people are
telling the
like
man
that.
to treat his people better.
He may throw whatever fit he wants, but he will not get his way tonight.
Victorious, I celebrate by jumping face first onto her bed.
Undignified, yes, but nobody is here to judge me anyway.
Right?
Nobody's here to tell me what to do.
Yet as I succumb to sleep, I can hear them whisper to me.
Oh no. No, 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 no! No, 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 no. I hear them whispering.
Help me.
Fuck me. Calling for me.
They want me.
Need me.
They drown me, pull me down and suffocate me in their embrace until I sink to the bottom.
A deep abyss awaits, inviting yet foreboding.
They're calling me from in there, aren't they?
I do what I want to help, I do. What the fuck?
But when I try to reach out, something pulls me back, like a hook sinking itself into my stomach. Oh my gosh. I am here. Buddy's in timeout. I am here. Hey, Golden.
Why is there a gun? I can't. I'm hiding behind you.
It's a
It's a
hide
fist bump,
behind
yes.
me.
Yay.
Alone in bed and without Luke Dog the covers, they're swathed in cloth and sicked with sweat.
It takes me a while to untangle myself and kick them off.
Both the bed and I are a right mess by the end of it all, but I'm more than eager to just get up and go out for some fresh air.
That, Oh.
She hurried to leave the plate. Okay, driven by fear when she read and said, oh wait, Isabella Santos.
Huh.
Oh, so we have a history on Isabella, even though it's Hannah's diary.
Oh, frick, that's weird.
But we knew it wasn't them writing in this diary because it's always in third person. So we don't know who's writing these diaries.
True.
The days
that's true.
past had gone by in a blur.
We haven't talked much, Luke and I, outside of necessity.
In fact, we've hardly talked on the topic of acquisitions of properties.
Properties being the mansion, obviously.
Everything has been so busy that I haven't talked to anyone outside of business, and it's just so stressing.
So one can understand my need for a good chat, preferably over a good meal.
There are times when any decent, emotionally healthy, and social capable person needs a good friend.
One who will talk to them without the conversation degrading or turning into an argument.
Or burying a nearby friend. I have an interior designer under a confidentiality agreement to listen to me.
Hiya! Come on now!
What the heck? The place is bustling with movers, carrying furniture here and there, along with several trucks of personal belongings taken from our penthouse.
I can hear Luke barking at them in the other room, making sure nothing is handled carelessly or gets stolen.
Careful now! I know your pictures are framed by cheap plastic, but those are framed by African blackwood and are one-of-a-kind commissioned paintings.
Oh
Each one
God.
is easily worth a lifetime of what you lot make.
Okay, alright.
He sucks.
He does suck. It's hard to tune him out. The walls did not do a good job in muffling them at all.
Just kick him out. But then again, it is Luke. Divorce time, baby.
Yeah, divorce time. And murder.
True.
And take half of the property.
Take the
I
whole
will still
property.
hear him rant. Yeah, take the whole entire property. Yeah, technically. All of this stuff is now ours, amigos. I still hear him ranting, even if we're on the opposite side of the mansion. I'm wearing earplugs.
I'd
God
really like to
damn.
thank you for inviting me to breakfast, Mrs. Wright, but I already ate, so I should really go back to work.
Nonsense! You arrived so early, you must not have gotten a proper meal. Our butler has made a surprisingly lovely bubble and squeak. Sit!
Bubble and squeak.
I'd situate us in the dining hall, but it is a mess right now. Oh, Johans!
The man in question appears, ready with a tray as he starts to set the table for us.
We sit in silence as we are each served a plate.
Bubble and Squeak tops with a nicely approached egg with cherry tomatoes, and the other garnishes adorned with edges on the plate.
I don't like tomatoes.
Yeah, I more like I'm iffy with tomatoes. If it's cherry tomatoes, I hate them so much, right?
Someone married that on purpose. I know, right? It's so crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like that's her type or something.
Maybe he used to be different. I don't know.
That's true. People used to actually act differently in Melba.
Tomatoes suck, period.
God. I mean, the bigger tomato tastes okay if you put it with like salad or like I would feel a burger. It has to be with something, not eaten alone.
I can't. I can't.
Okay, that's fair.
A cup and saucer and a teapot with some Earl Grey is placed down for Marianne, and I asked for Orange Julius.
How are you liking the project?
Drop that vase and I'll have your head.
Jesus, yeah.
I know it's only an 8 million yen vase, but I swear.
Oh my god.
Well, it's certainly a fun challenge, incorporating the designs of a Jacobean manor and the functionality of a modern household.
I have ideas I would like to suggest, by the way, about what to use the second bedroom for. I have been informed of your goddaughter and thought a kid-friendly room might be in order.
You read my mind. I was actually going to bring that up. Oh, that would just be so lovely, Marianne. That way, Kylie can bring her friends over as well. And a good friend of mine, Rochelle, is expecting a baby. So, why don't we think about putting a crib in there too? I can just imagine little ones running around, filling this place with the pitter-patter of their feet.
Yeah, she likes children.
We'd have to make sure they don't trip and fall
That's
on
what
the
it said on
stairs,
there.
though.
Yeah, that makes
We won't be able to finish everything up until after the party, but we'll have it ready by then, so that all we need to do is to move in the furnishings.
Yes, that's plenty fine. It's not like we're in a hurry to have it. And we wouldn't want the workers to disturb the guests or the other way around, do we? Just make sure it's presentable. You know, in case a guest snoops about.
Of course. As for the kitchen you wanted, I've already negotiated for the high-end stoves and the hot and cold drawers, so on and so forth. I've got a friend who is able to customize them so that they'll look like the counters we'll be replacing and fit the rest of the interior. They'll be bringing them in today.
Why can't you people do anything right?
Oh my god.
You'll scratch the wood.
Excellent. But no, really, how have you liked it so
So
far?
annoying.
Oh, it has been wonderful, believe me. Everything is going smoothly too. It has been a long time since I've worked on something on this grand a scale. Nowadays, everyone is about condos and flats, living in the city where every room is an identical box. Believe me, this is very refreshing.
We lived in a condo before this, Marianne.
I didn't mean any insult.
It's fine, sweetie. Look at you, all frazzled. I was just pulling your leg. Luke wanted that penthouse when we got married, and you can thank him for purchasing this place as well.
She looks confused.
Of course, she has every right to be.
She no doubt overheard me push the estate agent to the sale, making quite the aggressive offer.
She saw me sign the papers for the mansion as well.
I just had to scoff.
Don't be fooled. I'm just the treasury. I wouldn't be able to make a purchase this grand without his seal of approval.
I see.
That's it. That's all you have to say.
Yes. It wouldn't be appropriate to comment further. It is unprofessional.
Unprofessional?
I can't help but let out a deep sigh as I stick a fork into the dish. She wanted a friend. That
I didn't want
sucks.
professional. Yeah.
Aw. I want someone who can either agree with me, even if it's for the sake of agreeing. Someone who will talk some sense into me.
Neutral responses are so boring. There's no discourse in the middle ground.
The food is good. Best bubble and squeak.
Of course it is. Our kitchen staff only uses the freshest, hand-picked ingredients. Only the best for the Wrights.
Mr. Wright is not joining us?
No. He is far too busy bossing people around. He even refused to join me for breakfast earlier. Hence, this.
I see. My apologies. I really don't know what sort of response you expect to get from me.
Oh jeez, there's clatter of the silverware as I slam my hands on the table.
Dang. It is frustrating.
I am frustrated.
At Luke mostly.
But Marianne's neutral professional answers are certainly irksome as well.
You're a human with feelings and opinions, aren't you?
Oh no.
Don't give me this bollocks about being professional when we're having a nice friendly chat over a nice and friendly breakfast. I can only talk about interior designs for so long, and I detest one-sided conversations, Marianne.
But I really don't know what to say, Mrs. Wright. We were talking of no topic in particular, and...
Luke. We were talking about Luke.
About him not eating breakfast with you?
About him treating me as if I were some treasury.
I didn't realize I shouted that out loud until it was too late.
There was a stunned silence that settled before I slumped back into my seat.
It's like, she's obviously not acting right, but I understand this has been pent up over 7 years, probably.
Yeah, like, that's why I figure that she just wanted someone to actually... Because, like, it seemed like... I don't know, like, I can't speak for, like, rich people. It seems like it's hard to get genuine reaction from people when they're all about status and, like, they expect you to act like this and that. So I'm guessing when there's a chance to talk to someone who's also a woman and also, like, doesn't seem as snobbish and normal, she thought she can really make it easy, but I think it's kind of, like, ignorant as well when it comes to, like, how making friends is.
Yeah, you can't just, like, expect... But, yeah. It's like, I get where she's coming from, but also she needs to be more understanding.
Yeah, she does. It's a conflict with how I feel about her.
Yeah, I'm very hot and cold with her.
Hiding? I'm neutral right now. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
Hiding my face behind my hand, I can feel my shoulders shake.
Breathe, I told myself. Calm down.
This is just so hard.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like he doesn't love me anymore.
Aw, that looks pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, have I been so blind? Did he ever love me at all?
Probably.
Was our marriage all for the sake of saving his company and his wealth? Because?
Because?
Do I say that all out loud again?
No, this is bad. Unacceptable.
It's been rumored before, the real reason for our engagement. But if anyone were to know of this...
Marriage of necessity is to carry on politic and financial power used to be a common thing, but the Evan Wright's union is a happily is the perfect happily ever after.
Was supposed to be.
It's true that we first met each other in order to discuss dealings to make the then failing Wright Enterprise a subsidiary for Evans Incorporated.
But I do remember being in love with him, and there are times when he said he loved me back.
Even if I'm not sure what is the truth now.
Either way, I don't want the right name or the Evans name dragged through the mud because of a slip-up. No, we don't want to threaten her.
No! Like, that was gonna be like, damn!
Ask for her silence. Yeah, I went up with her.
Yeah, I'm actually curious what happened if you threat.
Yeah, we can load it. It's probably gonna be mean. Obviously, it's gonna go down, yeah. She's not gonna talk about this ever. Taking a deep breath.
I have been the matronly of Luke and I, and many have seen my dear darling husband get angry before.
But there will be repercussions if I'm angered.
People often forget that.
You know, I can make life very difficult for
Jesus.
you if you speak a word of this.
Holy shit.
A little declaration I met with a stony look from the other one.
I won't speak a word, Mrs. Wright.
Won't you? How would I know?
Jesus.
What guarantee do I have?
I have signed a document, Mrs. Wright, saying that I will honor your confidentiality as a client. It does not speak only about the design of your home, but also about what I may hear or learn during my time here about you as my client. It's all on paper. There is no need for threats, Mrs. Wright.
I don't trust you,
damn.
but I suppose
alright.
that I will have to make do with that.
It's in the contract.
Damn. She ends it with a tone of finality, like as if it answered every little problem.
In the contract.
There's just a contract, is it not?
A contract where one spouse take responsibility and obligation for the other.
Mind to replace? Oh my god, clicks! Contract wherein two people enter a monogamous relationship is overseen, I know, right? By the law, in certain cases by the church.
But if it's a secret contract, which has stayed through the test of time, can be broken. How am I to trust any other? Ooh.
The door of the parlor opens, cutting through the tension in the early connect. Okay, let's learn.
Yeah.
Marianne's a good sport, isn't she?
Nice.
I'm just kidding. It's way over the top for no reason, yeah. Well, I like it.
He's our... He's our clown.
Oh.
Oh?
Rose Cooper found Isabel lying unconscious before the open house. Unable to recall what happened, she insisted on working despite her worries. She marked the open house. Oh, we missed a lot.
I wonder if it's too... Oh, wow. Oh my god, that looks so good.
In the open house, Hannah pressured estate agents to sell the mansion. The rights also met the interior designer. But displeased with their husband's flirtatious attitude, a disagreement brewed. Inevitably, they ended up sleeping in different rooms. Luxembourg Independent Film and Theater Festival celebrated its 9th year discovering new creative talents in the film industry. Including the few showcases here was Zachary Steele. We know who Zach is. Blue Foss.
Wait, who's Zach?
Zach's the black guy.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was trying to get better internet.
No,
That guy.
Yeah, the cool guy. He's sweet.
Aw.
Dark Times of the Black British. Oh, interesting. Isabel Santos, Ashton Gray, and Rebecca Gales were also seen amongst the crowd for its premiere. Yep, now we have more. Marianne's a good sort, isn't she?
So far, she has been reasonable and accommodating, even towards Luke's ridiculous requests.
Patient and professional. Did it only extend to business?
Or would she be able to understand that things like this are not as simple, not as clean as they are painted to be?
Certainly I can talk to her.
Ask her.
I won't speak a word, Mrs. Wright. Not only am I contractually obliged to, it would also go against my principles. This is no one else's business but your own, and it should be kept between the two of you, and whoever you wish to seek counsel from.
Oh, she's nice.
Please, Marianne.
Nice.
You have to understand these sort of affairs. If anyone were to know this, they could just twist it and we'll be ruined. All I ask for is your silence on the matter.
If I am to be frank, Mrs. Wright, this isn't new for me. You aren't the first, and you certainly won't be the last to have complicated dealings. Unless what you're doing is illegal, I turn a blind eye.
Can I trust her?
If I wasn't in the same boat, I'd be trying to pry those secrets and gossip with you about them by now.
Well, I'm keeping that information confidential as well.
It's not like I have any choice, do I?
Thank you.
Continue to eat our meal in peace, finishing the last of the food and drink.
When the door in the parlor opened, Marianne and I were just sitting in silence.
We'll have to do, after we finish the game, we'll have to do a walkthrough where we only pick the negative choices.
Yes, I'm so curious.
Madam, the photographer from Luxury Living is here.
Give him nothing but a small nod.
This was a wonderful meal, Marianne. You're free to return to your duties. I must excuse myself.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, something scary about
And thank you for the food as well.
Because we're gonna be alone. Make him way downstairs. It's your turn, right?
I looked. Oh.
Yeah.
I look back and see Marianne giving me a nod and a small smile.
No, you're good. I just wanted to clarify because I sang the first part.
Oh, no problem.
That certainly put me in lighter spirits.
An interview with Luxury Living.
Oh, we're on October 26th. Oh. Oh!
Huh? Wait, what? Wait,
Look,
huh?
there's Isabel's too. Oh, we're just at, wait. So this is everyone's
There's
start.
two of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's
so,
because it was earlier that we saw. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's why we have that's why we have this. We have.
Oh,
that's why we.
interesting.
So we have Isabel's and
Oh.
theirs, and that's why we have the film festival thing here.
So we can actually get of everyone's perspective, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the lost cat, and then, yeah, Rose died. So this is after Rose died. Right now, we're on the 26th.
Oh, so that's how we piece the storyline.
Yeah, okay, there we go. That's why we have a time. Oh, so it looks like the
Oh.
timeline is only these
That's
2 weeks, which is interesting. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
interesting.
The Wright couple moved to their newly bought mansion today and was already preparing for a housewarming party. Hannah and Marianne were seen having breakfast together, and the former complaining and accidentally divulging too much details about her marital problems. Interesting. An interview with Lux. Oh, you read that. That's today, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
People caught wind of our new mansion the very moment we left the open house.
Luke has boasted that he acquired the property in no time and allowed a photo shoot for an interior design magazine to be scheduled today. Oh boy.
Well, there are complications, and it took longer than it usually does for us.
Hopefully I won't have any unfortunate slip up with someone who isn't bound by confidentiality.
The mansion's ground has been one of the first things to be fixed up aside from the bedroom.
Although it's a work in progress, had a promising start, and I could already see the flower patches.
Luke's favorite daffodils stand out easily, having been transplanted from the pots that used to litter the rooftop of our penthouse.
Why, if the moving crew thought that Luke was being hard on them, they clearly didn't see the landscraper on his way out.
Jeez. The man looked like he was
Oh
ready
my
to
God.
faint, and Luke seemed ready to kill him by the end of their discussion.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, god. Oh, hey, it's you.
Oh no, we're gonna have this scene again.
We're probably gonna have racism part 2.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wait. Oh no. No. Alright, prepare yourselves, everyone. It's in the garden where I can see him standing near the flowers in a quiet admiration.
He's hard to miss, the hulk of a man that clearly did not belong, and the big backpack and suitcase he had with him to makes him look much larger.
It's a peculiar sight, seeing someone that looks like he does handling little delicate things with such care.
He looks up from the gardens with his double take before a friendly face replaces his serene expression.
Miss Wright, yeah? Hi, Zachary Steele here from Luxury Living, ma'am. Hope you wouldn't wait too long.
Interesting. Oh, so this isn't the
so
scene. This
she
is a different
is.
scene. Oh, right, because this is after Rose died. This is after Rose died.
Oh, so she's a photographer. Interesting.
Oh.
I
But it
like
looks
how they're
like you're still moving in,
connected.
huh? Thought for a second there my calendar was wrong and I came here too early.
You look familiar. Have we met?
Oh boy. I have a very wide social circle, so everyone looks familiar at one point or another.
Well, I'm thinking remember someone who stands out like him.
The struggle to recall must have been evident to my face as he quickly, kindly answered my question.
Oh, I was with Isabella, your estate agent, when she had the house blessed.
Oh, yes, that's right. Small world, isn't it?
Should have known you were Miss Wright.
The one and only. Welcome to Maison de Wright. And yes, we've been in the process of moving in as we were delayed. But it won't be a problem. They're just adding a few things here and there, and you should still be able to do your work. Where's the rest of your crew then, Mr. Steele?
Zach is fine, please. Mr. Steele makes me feel like I'm a mascot for a cleaning product. Anyway, I'll be your one-man crew for today. Don't worry, been doing this gig for a while now.
You must be quite the veteran to handle this on your own. We've had a full crew coming into our penthouse the last time we were covered in your magazine.
Veteran? Oh, your words are too kind, Miss Wright.
Hannah, if I get to call you Zach, you have my permission to call me Hannah.
Alrighty then. Anyway, I'm no veteran, but I know my camera well enough to make sure this is a good shoot. You can trust me on that, Miss Wright, Hannah.
Zachary moves quickly enough that I can in fact trust him. His skills with the camera and experience in this industry at the very least. Why wouldn't you go by Mr. Steele? Isn't that like... Oh no, it reminds me of Superman. Yeah, man, we were thinking the same thing! Oh my god, I love
it. Yeah, copyright, you know. He's kind of curious, listening and following as I follow him around the house.
A really nice fellow. He treats our household staff well whenever we cross paths with them.
I answer his question to the best of my ability. He's patient enough to answer mine whenever I get curious.
For one, I asked what his bags are for.
They are quite the magician's toolkit.
Sorry. From inside, he had procured several items to embellish the interior with. My last name is Clown.
From the inside. Oh.
Oh, did I click that on accident? My bad. Wait, I read that. Yeah.
No, that's... Your nickname, your middle name is not the. I highly doubt it. Clicks. Bowl of lemon, straight. Oh my god, the bowls of fruit and lemon, tray of peppermills, stock of cookbooks and cutting board, and glass canister filled with colorful nuts and grains are brought in for a kitchen settings.
For the bathroom, there are white towels, seashells, and decorative soaps.
There are other things as well, not too numerous to count all that large backpack and suitcase.
Tricks of the trade. Softens up a room, makes a place feel more homey, and fills it up with texture. But you guys probably have better stuff I can use for this.
No lights? Don't tell me all of these are just props.
It's Clicks the Clown to you, Missy. Oh my god.
Well, I've got my tripod here. For things like these, natural light is best. I'll just have to set the shutter speed to a real slow setting, and as long as nobody steps into the shot, it'll look great.
Oh, it better.
We go through the rooms one at a time, although we first tackle the ones that the movers have no business in anymore. Oh. Did my screen crash? Oh no, I think, what the hell, something... I lost connection. Hold on, with Gemmo. One sec, guys. Hello?
I'm in Discord right now. I think I accidentally X'd something out.
Okay, yeah, something happened. Yeah, okay, we'll reconnect.
My bad. It's not to know I just accidentally X'd something out by accident.
Okay, you can mute on Discord.
Okay. Okay. I was trying to stabilize the internet, that's why.
No, you're totally okay. I was just, yeah, I got a pop-up and I was like, oh no, did my stream crash? But luckily the stream didn't crash.
Oh, not that that'd be worse. Much worse.
Okay, but yeah, the ballroom's pretty.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Haunted.
It's like a fairy tale.
Ballroom needs a little preparation with its grand design.
Although there is some trouble at first, the wide open space and picture being backlit.
It is in the kitchen that Zachary's props come in handy, considering how Johan's kept the place so neat and sterile. One can practically eat off the floor. Ooh.
We carry on touring the house and taking pictures where we can, with exception to the rooms in which has yet to gain any purpose or design.
Too bad I can't take a sneak peek at his photos yet.
Funnily enough, he's using the traditional camera. I didn't even know film still exists.
With the way he speaks, however, I can see that he knows enough about his craft that I'm not too worried about botched photographs.
I imagine photography must be cathartic for him, judging on how at ease he looks while taking pictures.
There are small snippets of conversation between the clicking of the camera.
He even goes as far to talk about the terminology like shutter speed and aperture when I talk about the technical aspects.
Can't quite see the picture as it's made, much like when I watch artists paint on their canvas.
But just like watching someone passionately practicing their crafts such as this is exciting in its own way.
Going through the many rooms has been quite the exercise for the both of us.
Huh. Despite that, he's been so nice, and I find myself putting on my best smile.
Cute.
It is cute, yay.
But it's as we're taking pictures in the foyer that everything comes to a standstill for a moment.
Just a moment.
And I'd not been paying attention, I wouldn't have even noticed.
Just for a split second, Zachary's rhythm is put into a halt.
His finger doesn't move to release the shutter. Oh my god.
They both can see it. Yet he didn't pull the camera away from his face, gaze still firm, fixing on the, viewfinder. I'm sorry, I'm kind of finding it funny.
His hands shake and there's a light sheen of sweat on his forehead.
Zachary?
No response.
No response.
Zach,
sorry.
Is something the matter?
Oh, she didn't see it.
Yeah.
She's lowering her camera. Damn. Yeah, lowering his camera. He blinks and stares at something behind me before shaking his head.
Turning around, I see nothing that could have gotten his attention.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong. I just remembered something, that's all. Let's get back to the pictures. Can you move a bit more to the left, yeah?
Struggled to respond this time.
Haunted! There's a sudden weight on my back and an indescribable tightness around my throat.
Everything stops.
Everything starts again as I manage to choke out.
If you're sure.
I don't know.
I don't know what just happened.
Sorry. It was probably just a dizzy spell.
Oh, she was gripping the neck before,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
And he said he's fine.
Continue on the same page as before, although there is unspoken agreement that we will not talk about what happened.
So, is this a full-time job for you then?
Nah, I just freelance mostly, for magazines, newspapers, and events. So you can't really call it a full-time job. It's fun and it puts food on the table, but it's not what I really want to do. At least, not all the time.
What is it that you want to do then?
Maybe I've been out of line sticking my nose in other people's business, but I can't help but ask.
I regret doing so as I see his shoulders slump and the easy-going air he has fade away.
He looks torn over whether he wants to talk about it or not.
Films. Documentaries mostly. But cinematography is a lot more difficult than photography, right? I was working on this thing, actually.
What thing?
Well, it wasn't really a big thing. People didn't like Blue Fonzie very much.
People don't like a film about colors. I suppose they would have liked Blue Bibby a lot more.
Very funny.
So, Grand Director, do you want to tell me what Blue Fonzie is all about?
He hesitates.
I think she can actually help it make it big.
That's what I was thinking.
But I refuse to budge on the matter. He gives in and spill it all out.
Blue Fonzie, l'air de la place de Noix Britannique.
Your friend French is so good.
Thank you.
Oh. Dark blue, the darkest hour of a Black British.
He speaks with passion of one who has gone through the very matter he's concerned with.
There is conviction, knowledge, and experience in his speech.
Well, I would have told him he's an amazing speaker if only I wasn't so engrossed listening.
Pre-adjusted and discrimination in school and the workplace.
Lesser chances for opportunity and higher chances of being treated like a criminal.
He spoke of blacks and the people of color in general, and still being treated like second-class citizens.
I like how they spelled color like this because it's from her British perspective.
Oh, actually, that's the thing. Like, I always like try to spell color, but at times I spell it with U, and I wonder, wait, did I spell it wrong? Why is it like that? So I never really get like, why does it look like that?
Have y'all ever encountered something spooky before? Not anything spooky, but I was telling Gemmo the other time I've encountered this like sparkle before that it was like a light kind of thing that only flashed for like a minute. It was really quick, but that's the only thing I've encountered.
Yeah, that's creepy. And for me, like I heard a noise of behind a wall, but there was no one there.
That's creepy.
We are also playing a creepy game too, so yeah, suffer guys, suffer. I'm kidding.
All because of the color of their skin.
It's all just positively riveting.
And sad.
It comes to a point where he soon loses steam. He looks abrash and realizing what he had just done.
Sorry, I just got so carried away and...
It's fine. It is really so fascinating to watch people talk about their passion after all. You should see how your eyes light up when you speak so fiercely. You do have very beautiful eyes.
Uh-huh. Thanks, I guess.
Or a couple.
I want to say that I understand where he's coming from.
But I really don't, do I?
I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, and I've lived a charmed life. Let me go get a drink really quick.
No problem. But I actually can really see them either going away, because like, if they actually put out their differences and they actually start talking it, they seem like coming from different people of different backgrounds. So the more they share, the more they still seem like to indulge themselves on like what's like to be in a certain side of the
definitely.
So I hope it blooms as friendship.
It's your turn whenever you're ready.
Oh, yeah. What you drinking, by the way?
Mountain Dew again.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I love my Mountain Dew, yeah.
That's good. It hasn't been perfect, but the difficulty that I had been pale in comparison to what other experience in the daily basics.
Certainly don't know how I would have fared if we're any different.
Would I have met Luke and would he still love me if I was even less? No, that's what I'm thinking.
Like? These things you talk about, it sounds like you... Well, I don't mean to pry, I mean.
Live with my older sister and my grandparents. We had a shop selling all sorts of things below our flat. And well, I was one of the few non-white, non-British students in class. I didn't get pushed around or anything straight up. Even then, I was one of the biggest kids around, but a pencil and notebook would go missing, you know?
Oh, that I knew.
Children can be so cruel at times, I do agree.
Of course, it may be a slightly different story when you have a personal guard and the stolen item is not a pencil but an expensive heirloom.
So what about you? How you liking your new house? It's pretty impressive.
It's nice, I suppose.
You suppose? Not big enough?
What? No, oh, don't be a bully. It's just that...
I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
There's a little girl dolled up and treated like a fragile porcelain, with nursemaids waiting on me hand and foot.
All the material possession anyone could ever want, I could ask in a whim and it would be handed to me just like that.
But I barely saw my parents, just goodbye kisses in the morning before they went off to who knows where they were needed to next.
I saw them more often on the telly or in papers than I did in person.
I remember my old house. It was a lot like this one. Big walls and big halls, but nobody in it. Not really. It makes you think how alone you are.
Pensive mood overcomes us.
And there was a moment that neither of us are sure how to go from there. It's actually nice that that got her to open up more about her past. Both of them.
Yeah. Things have got a bit too personal, yet it isn't wholly uncomfortable, like as if we've been friends before.
Well, that's normal, ain't it? You just moved here. You'll make home out of it yet.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. He certainly makes it easy to believe that.
Childhood home is indeed a lot like this one.
Just as large as extravagant.
Just as empty.
Aw. I hope he's right.
Character development.
So, Monsieur le Photographe, you've covered the one and only Ermengarde Mansion. What's next on the agenda?
The interview?
Boring. It's an interior design and housing magazine.
And they want to know what Miss Wright has to say about her interior design and house.
Honor Wright thinks she bought a magnificent house that she can certainly brag about. Blah, blah. Boring. You know what they should print more of? I watched an interesting documentary the other day. Bleu Foncé, the darkest hours of the Black British. I recommend you watch it. Those are the things that people should know about. What do they care if I use a purple or green bowl of fruit in my kitchen?
People, right?
Oui. People are shite. What do you think? Do I look good with this angle?
Okay, I'm actually starting to like her more as a character. I get to see this side of her.
Yeah, well, he's being busy, looking taken aback for a moment, probably not expecting me to just go and say the crossword.
He recovers quickly. After snapping a few shots, he grins.
Yeah, vous êtes belle. You want copies of these ones?
Yes, please. So, the big boy knows French. You must have wooed a few ladies.
Oh.
Unless you're into gents.
No, she's LGBT friendly.
Aw.
This dude about to reserve from the Luke guy, for real.
Either way, French is, after all, the language of romance.
Maybe we are, yeah, we're talking about romance
No,
stuff.
I don't know about quoting fancy poetry, but I've made lunch for a girl before, and they did like that fancy French cuisine.
Can you cook your best?
I could cook just about anything as long as I know the recipe.
C'est magnifique.
It's been far too long since I've had a nice and
Aw.
proper chat with a good friend.
Aw. No, Lee is certainly not a good friend.
Although we've just met, Zachary's the sort who can probably befriend anyone.
He's just a comfortable person to be around. Best boy!
A
Let's
bit
go.
too comfortable. Uh-oh. Wink wink.
Wink wink. I ship it. A photo shoot went out on a breeze. It can go either way.
I hope we
ship
can
our
get her
friendship.
away from Luke, yeah.
Yeah,
I like both, but I want her away from Luke, so I want her with him.
Yeah, like I feel like she like it's like he can change her. He didn't even do it on purpose either. But I feel like he can literally make her into like a different, like a better person.
Yeah, exactly.
I ship it.
And somewhere along the way, as we talk and laugh, I find myself getting a bit too close without realizing. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's happening already.
Oh. Let's go! We gotta definitely save these two so we can ship it. He'll give me the strange look before I back off, and he'll go back to asking question after I agree to do his little interview. Hey, friend, ship it.
And it's just odd.
Well, no.
Me being friendly isn't that odd. That's just how I am. Zachary's the one that's being odd.
Well, anyone else would absolutely welcome the extra attention I give them.
He, on the other hand, looks almost flustered about it. Ooh!
Oh, I knew it!
Listen, I saw the signs.
Yeah.
I've played too many of these games, for real.
We play too many of these. Yeah. He should be used to different personalities by now, having to deal with various people when he works.
And if not, he's a start.
Perhaps nobody has shown him attention of this kind, and he's a big boy. He should be able to handle me.
After all it was is a friendly touch here, a pretty smile there, and a gentle swaying of the hips as I move around. Oh. It's happening!
Oh, Zachary grew and grew more red every time he noticed.
Am I being mean as I find enjoyment in seeing him unravel?
Perhaps.
That means you like him too. This went on during the interview and beyond that.
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing, right?
Zachary and I are just having a playful, friendly chat while enjoying the outside view.
At least that's how I see it.
I'm sorry, but I'm really getting distracted. Could you maybe stop doing that?
Stop? Ooh. Well, we'll have to see how it affects the friendship, but I want to continue.
Yeah. Alright, okay.
Oh, it went down. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant because I wanted them to keep flirting.
Oh, okay. So I guess,
let's stop.
I'll stop if it makes you uncomfortable, sweetie.
There we go.
Oh, okay. That's fair. 'Cause
Sorry.
I guess it's like the boundary thing. Yeah.
No, I should be the one apologizing. Why, you're a shy one, aren't you, big guy?
It's not that,
I mean, she's so
but
teasing.
He gestures to the. I figured this would be a problem. To the ring on my finger.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Let's the
He's
fact
really
of the matter
respecting
hang
that.
heavily between us.
Being told explicitly that I'm too forward is not a common occurrence.
I think I'm more stunned to the fact that he pointed out rather than while being rejected.
Not that anything is going to happen between us in the first place.
Yeah. There's just some harmless flirting, right?
So, you've never had a girlfriend?
Somehow I keep, I don't know why, but when they're together, I kind of semi-forgot that she was married.
Yeah.
no boyfriend either. You know, just in case you were gonna ask for that one next.
And you haven't even had your first kiss?
Not a one, ma'am.
Well, we're gonna change that.
Do you want to have your first kiss today?
Period, Anna.
Whoa.
I can't help it.
I really can't, and I'm going to apologize lots later.
Surely, by the counter smile on my face is obvious. I'm just pulling his leg.
Oh, and I failed to contain, certainly give away if it isn't obvious.
But still, he lights up in embarrassment, stammering and sputtering objections.
You're married, and this will be extremely unprofessional.
Oh my god.
I never said I would kiss you, silly. Oh, Johans!
No, what? No.
That's great.
Don't call your butler. She's Hannah.
That would be for the better. I don't think his husband would appreciate it if I made him kiss another man. I do not think he can hear us from here either.
I love that the butler's scared.
But it is hard to think you're not taken, Zachary.
He's really sassy.
Why, whoever becomes your girlfriend will be so lucky to have you. You can cook and take wonderful photographs, wonderful meals and wonderful memories.
I can play guitar too.
You can? Oh my. Wonderful serenades as well then. Perhaps I can find a young lady who deserves a fine, strapping young gentleman like yourself.
Let's not get carried away. Besides, I gotta be going. It's getting late and I got someplace else to be.
A shame. I will be expecting you again soon, I hope. For a copy of my photographs, yes?
Of course. I'll even deliver them personally. Just, don't try to make me kiss your butler when I drop by.
Fate would have it, the very moment the words leave his mouth, Johans comes out of the house.
That's perfect timing. Judging by the slight raise of
Oh my
brows,
God.
giving her the trail of the end of the sentence.
There shall be no kissing of any butlers under this roof, Danke.
But you are not under a roof, are you, Hansi?
Oh my
My amusement takes a step back, safely placing him within the threshold of the foyer and under the roof of the house.
I love the sassy lassie. As soon as ever, he's quick to return with a sardonic reply.
I am now. As I was saying, madam, it's about time for supper. Will I be needing to set an extra place at the table?
Oh, what? No, I was just leaving, actually. So, you have a good night, Hannah. And you too, Hansi.
It was nice to meet you, Zach, honey. You have a safe trip.
He nods, and the grin on his face, we say our goodbyes is the sweetest I've ever seen. Oh my god, she likes him.
Yeah, let's go. I will be searching fanfictions later.
Well, don't spoil yourself. Don't spoil
oh, yeah,
yourself.
That's true. Okay, I read fanfictions
After. Yeah.
After. I linger looking out for him with his relatively tiny bicycle, backpack safely secured in the basket in the front, and suitcase hooked in the back.
I watch as he went down the path to Ansem Village, and he is nothing more than a blip on the horizon.
I cannot help the small smile on my face as I go inside for supper. Oh no, we're alone again! Fuck me!
Hannah met Zachary, a freelance photographer, an interior design magazine. Zachary was tasked to interview and take pictures of the mansion. What should have been a professional meeting ended up being a friendly and perhaps too personal. Entering the dining hall caused me so much confusion.
It's dark.
For a moment I thought the electric work is not up to par.
But that is clearly not the case with every other room is bright with artificial light.
Finding a light switch is a monumental task considering the size and my unfamiliarity with the room.
to make matters worse, the darkness grants a room a different atmosphere, eerie and frightening.
Takes longer than I thought to find the switch, something that will have to be rectified later on.
My skin starts to prickle, and it's a distinct feeling of being watched. Oh, fuck me.
It unsettles me. It only spurs me on in my search.
And when I do open the lights, there's a hiss. Oh no!
I'll turn the lights down, woman.
Never mind. Never mind. What? Oh, thank
They're
God.
at the end of the hall.
The only time I'm glad to see
beloved
you.
husband with his face in one hand and a glass in the other.
Is it bad that I'm actually glad to see him? Only for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Perhaps I can let go if it's only one glass of wine. What the frick?
However, I can feel myself go livid after seeing the toxic green liquid gleam mockingly at me.
Luke, what? Are you drinking absinthe? You know what the doctor said. Absinthe, Luke. Are you actively trying to kill yourself? Because if you are, we can just hit you with a bloody car.
You're good, Hannah.
Honeybee, Buttercup. Not too loud, please.
No, I'd say he's worse than the ghost. True.
Yeah,
Besides,
he's worse,
it's Lelouch.
at least he
Not
didn't
too
jump
strong. Just hair of the dog that bit me. Helps with the hangover, dearest.
You drank? When?
This morning, love. Don't be mad. I just needed a few drinks, having to deal with those simpletons. And maybe I had one too much. You don't see me whinging about you leaving me to handle them on my own.
I had to attend the photo shoot and interview with Luxury Living. You know that. Let's not make this about me, Luke. This is about you and your drinking problem and...
Oh, I don't know, Hannah, darling. What if my drinking problem, as you like to call it, is linked to you? If we think about it that way, this discussion is about you. That was pretty mean of you, leaving me alone to do all the work like that. You can't use the interview as an excuse either, honey. I was informed the moment your little interview was done. So, what was it then, What were you doing?
I was with Zachary, bitch.
I want to spite that, yes.
I was talking with Zachary.
Yeah, I went down with him too!
Yeah, let's go!
I have no reason to tell lies. It's not like I'm guilty of anything. I love seeing it that low.
Yeah, and seeing his expressions even makes it better, too.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, Malfoy. Look-alike. As Luke's expression turned, he makes me feel like I'm actually to blame for something. Yeah, this is some gaslighting
He has
shit.
a way of making me bear with just a look.
It really had struck me that when we first met years ago.
That giant Negro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh.
You were having a secret meeting behind my back and it was with him?
What are you implying?
I'm implying nothing. I'm just worried. You know better than to trust those media types, Buttercup. He must have been really friendly to occupy your time like that. But all he's looking for is his next big headline.
He's a photographer for an interior design magazine.
Doesn't matter. You let one little thing slip, one wrong move, and it'll blow up in the telly in the morning.
Sure
He'll go to his
it's him
journalist
that's
friends
going
to gossip and make a
slip
quick
instead of
quid.
her.
What'd you say?
I feel like it's gonna be him that slip instead of her.
Yeah,
though.
for real. First thing, his eyes were the first thing I noticed about him.
It's like they're like nature, the grass and trees, wonderful and breathtaking.
Now as I
Well,
look
it's
at
not.
him, they're nothing but the same shade of green as the bloody damn drink in his hand.
He was a perfect gentleman, Luke. I can't say the same for you as of recent.
Excuse me again? We're talking about you, Hannah.
About this.
No. I am pretty sure we were talking about you and your drinking problem, Luke, right?
Probably takes them 10 times to try that, perfect that.
Mm-hmm.
Hangover probably gotten during the course of this little spot. The man jumps to his feet and sees.
Looks like he's barely stopping himself from throwing the nearest thing he can find.
Oh, it is not a problem. I can stop whenever I want.
That's what
and
an
even if
addict
it was,
says,
I think you
technically.
can very well stay out of it, as it only affects my own kidneys or liver or whatever the bloody hell that shite pollutes. Whatever aftermath that occurs because of your little
I can
chit-chat
stop
with the
whenever I
Negro
want.
affects
Oh
the
my
both of us,
Oh
however.
my, stop!
Look,
Oh my
Luke,
god!
nothing will happen. You have to relax. It was just a friendly chat.
For now.
Well, now I
For
think
now.
I'm getting jealous. Or
He
I
does
would
the
be if it
same
weren't for
thing
this
to
damn headache.
women!
Maybe
He
you
does
should
the
drink
same
more.
thing.
Maybe.
Supper is spent in silence with nothing but the occasional sound of silverware.
No, you cannot stop, Clicks.
I can stop whatever I want.
A grand feast has been served, well, grander than usual, most likely due to Luke's complaints of stress.
A platter of native oysters for starters, a tranche of turbot with purple sprouting broccoli, lemon capers, and anchovy sauce for mains.
To finish it off, black tea and golden syrup, a blanche budding encruster. I'm kind of hungry.
Do you want to get food?
I don't have food at home.
Aww.
It's okay. I'll think of something.
Okay. Well, when our appetites are appeased and the plates are cleared away, Luke stands, kisses me goodnight, leaves me to stare at my half-empty cup.
Lonely at a lull of night, I sit and the house is too big and too empty, foreign and unwelcoming.
Even with its warm tone and homely decor, it feels cold.
There is no need for tears. I know I can get through this like every other obstacle I faced before.
This is a minor setback in what I hope will be a long and happy life.
I remind myself that this place is for Luke and our future children. Fill me with a renewed vigor.
I'm glad that she doesn't have a kid with him, because it means she's not tied to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because most of the
Forever,
time I
yeah.
notice, yeah, they only do it for the children.
But it looks like someone's having a cry already. Oh god.
Oh no, the wailing is far away and muffled. No.
At the same time, it shakes me to my very core as I hear it.
At suffering, it stands right beside me.
Hearing it sends a chill down my spine and makes my skin prickle with goosebumps.
Who's that?
Curiosity sinks in
No.
as I follow the sorrowful
No.
sound into the kitchen.
No.
During supper, Hannah and Luke found Luke drinking absinthe and they caused an argument.
It's like a freaking like witch from like Left 4 Dead again.
Be super careful who I marry. Children deserve a family. True.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be careful because like not only will you like separate, so half of the property goes to like whoever douche you marry to. The rule makes no sense. To the wine sailor hatch.
Hello? Is anybody
don't
down
talk
there?
to it.
Curious and concerned, but there's no way I'm going down into a dark and humid underground.
Please have sensible. I am not enthusiastic as Luke. He considered himself quite the connoisseur.
However, I can also bring myself to go to bed with this racket going on.
No, do go to bed. It's one of those household help. They surely need some talking.
After all, this wouldn't be the first time I've gone and found one of the maids sobbing their eyes out over one thing or another.
I wonder what that noise is. Better check it out. Oh, as a professional of our staff, they're still human. No.
More often than not, it was either Johannes or I who'd calm them down, who'd help them figure out how to go on about things.
Unfortunately, I'm not in high spirits right now, so I'm not the holy benevolent. Oh, save. Oh, sorry. Open the hatch sounds like a dumb idea. Who does that?
Call them out, I guess.
Yeah.
I know,
That's the most
3
neutral.
times.
Oh, waiting for some sort of yielding help yields me no result, and I already touched the floor hatch far too many times than what I liked.
Take a deep breath before reaching out again to whoever's inside.
Oh, come on. Learn from experience that people respond better to kindness than threats. Shouting angrily would not help the closing them.
You in the
out.
cellar? Do come out. We don't want Luke waking up and finding you in there, do we? That man would go ballistic thinking someone was trying to steal his precious wine.
Still nothing.
You can have a good cry. Just not in there, yes? Why don't you come out here and we can have a cuppa and you can tell me all about whatever it is you're bawling about?
With how long I'm standing here, however, I'm starting to think myself as a fool.
I don't want to acknowledge the other feeling I have, especially as the wailing took an eerie turn.
The thought of being played did not sit too well, so I had to stop myself from getting hot-headed, so I tried one more time.
Now you come out of there! That is an order from the lady of the house, do you hear me? Why, I ought to...
Breathes as a hand clamps down on my shoulder.
Oh no. The threat I've been feeling makes itself known as I kneel, unmoving, not daring to breathe.
I can feel my heart pounding against my chest.
But the touch is gone as soon as it sees me.
It's only
oh, thank God! It's the butler!
Apologies, madam, for touching you like that. You were not responding to my voice, and you looked about ready to wake the whole mansion up.
I was... I'm sorry. I was getting rather loud, wasn't I? But that crying woman in there, we must do something about her.
The butler.
Goes silent for a moment and just looks concerned.
Let me guess, he can't hear it at all.
Yeah.
As I like to interpret it as a concern, how stoic our butler usually is.
Or rather, must have been concerned as he takes off his glove and presses the back of his hand on my forehead for his worrisome inquiry.
I beg your pardon. What? Crying woman? Are you feeling well, madam?
In the cellar? Can't you hear her?
Madam, Hannah, no one is down there.
What?
The cellar is locked. Only Luke and I have duplicates of the keys. Nobody is down there.
Staring him in disbelief.
Wait. Do we really want to, like, try to see if there's a jump scare?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because my theory is, if it's the crying woman, what if we can help her?
Oh. Yeah, so should we actually try to open the hatch?
Yeah. Here,
like to see. Wait, fix it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Like, that's just me panicking.
No, you're okay. Yeah, I want to see.
Oh boy.
I mean, I'd be going down, but there's no point in talking through closed doors.
Oh, or hatches at this case.
Wait, no.
That's neutral.
I don't know. The only thing that refuses to budge at first till there's a soft click and it usually swings free.
As I lift the hatch and look down the cellar, a sense of uneasiness washed over me.
Isn't just the sun, onset, vertigo, nausea, but also darkness.
It's suffocating. Oh no, it makes sense.
As I look down, it feels as though it's looking back at me.
Something's suddenly pulling me into the deep.
I can hear whispering.
Help me.
Calling for me.
She wants me.
Needs me.
She wants to drown me.
Seen before.
Drown me, pulling, suffocating into her embrace until I sink into the bottom.
A deep abyss awaits, inviting yet foreboding.
She's calling me out in there, isn't she?
And I do want to help, I do. Oops.
Shadow threatens to creep out, and feeling of apprehension keeps me in place.
Already it paints the room in a darker light.
Oh boy. This is like the dream all over again.
There's a hook in my stomach as well.
But this time it doesn't pull me back.
So it pulls me forward.
A lurching sensation, that feeling that it follows after, it's hard to explain.
It was like I'm watching myself from the sidelines, a spectator to my actions or lack thereof.
I will myself out of the detached snap to move, of anything except to stare at myself.
And for a moment I see a look of fear in my own face.
I'm back in my body, but the hook in the stomach is no longer the only one.
There are hooks everywhere, tearing and pulling at my skin, flesh, and bones.
They pull me in every direction and it hurts.
Hurts so much, but I can't bring myself to scream out.
Help me.
No. Did we win?
I wake from a deep slumber. Oh. I'm gonna save this one too. Let's see how long this goes and if it goes to the same place.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
Wait, listen once more, I hear no crying. Wonder what happens if she failed that? Oh, we die.
Yeah, it'll be a game over. Taking the hatch for a good measure proves his word to be true, too.
They won't budge unless I had a key, short of using power tools on it.
Perhaps it is time for you to go to bed, madam. You are simply tired and hearing things, a perfectly normal human experience. But if you are still experiencing auditory hallucinations in the morning, you are free to consult with me.
Cool feeling in the pit of my stomach as he helps me to my feet.
What he says makes sense, but who am I to question someone who used to be a doctor? Oh, wait, really?
I'm just tired, that's it.
A long day of moving, and in the interview, dealing with Luke had drained me of any proper sense.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I just need some sleep, that's all.
Of course I'm right. Go on then.
Bruh.
Gute Nacht.
Good night, Johannes.
Are you really a
Good
butler?
night, house.
So, here's the thing. I'm thinking we load this one because in the beginning, remember when we choose to either look at the girl or not look at her? We chose the route where it looked at the girl and it updated the story. So should we go with that route again?
Oh yeah, that's actually
so that
a
way
good
we're consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I wake up from a deep slumber. No. Oh, probably because we switched. That's why it's new.
It took me a while, but the fog that settled in my head and my heavy limbs.
Soon enough, I managed to look around.
Give me 1 second. I would like to actually turn on the lights.
No
It's literally...
problem. Taking no chances, evil spirits are kind of jerks. So what's going on, chat? Sorry, I was grabbing my work clothes. Ugh, let me just change my shirt really quick. Okay. Shirt is changed. So how are it's hot here. It's good. Things are good for me. I have work today after this, so it's gonna be tiring, but I have a day off tomorrow at least. Then I work again. Oh, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back. I think I accidentally destroyed the scene again.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Okay, you can mute on Discord now. Oh, you're
Okay.
unmuted on Discord, or are you?
Yeah, now I did.
Okay, there we go. I got it back. Okay, it's your turn when you're ready.
Okay, sounds good. I'm in our bedroom already, although I do not recall going here.
Luke slumbers beside me, looking peaceful and angelic.
It doesn't matter.
I'm safe. I feel better than ever.
Tomorrow, better days will come. Luke is already.
You're right. That was my bad.
Oh, okay, no problem. Luke is already gone by the time I rise.
There isn't a single hide nor hair of him that to be found, and trying to call him on his mobile is a bust, as it only goes straight to his voicemail.
That's twice in a row he's gone on me. Bruh.
For him to disappear today of all days is every bit upsetting because of what's to come.
The morning is once again filled with whirlwind activity.
Fortunately, I'm much more refreshed while I took a break from my responsibilities.
I haven't the fairest clue where Luke was yesterday.
Today's gonna be a busy day, although unlike Wednesday, the master of the house isn't here right now. Absent once again from his duties.
Hopefully he'll be back for the party.
This is our house after all.
The grand worm party for the wonderful Wright family.
I wish we could invite Zach to the party.
Why? How is that not an option though?
Yeah. Every person of importance from Luxport is invited, and there'll be a few guests flying in as well.
Of course, there will be some people from the media, right along with friends and acquaintances who made no less important, regardless of their status in society. Okay, maybe she will.
Mary Ann and I discussed business last-minute touches to the house before finalizing everything.
Not that there is as much to change from our original plan.
Bar any huge additions to the property itself, the mansion is nearly 100% complete.
You have certainly exceeded expectations, Marianne. Everything looks so marvelous, and in such a short time, too.
It's always a party when the clown shows up.
Well, I can't take all the credit. People have certainly been enthusiastic about the idea of working on the Wright mansion. There won't be any more problems unless Mr. Wright has any more objections about the second bedroom.
Luke and I had a small tip about making the second bedroom into a child's playroom, which I insisted is completely practical.
And he had to acquiesce. I didn't give him any choice in the matter.
I even bought this wonderful wooden crib from the antique store yesterday, including some toys.
Wow, ready? Just in case anyone brings their babies, of course.
Besides, we have little need for actual guest rooms. We hardly have guests who spend the night.
If we absolutely have to, we often choose to foot the bill for their visit on one of our hotels instead, always at Luke's own insistence.
And on the off chance that we actually let someone stay, the bedroom in the opposite wing is still to the task.
Oh, no. We proceed with that room as planned. I already agreed to him having his greenhouse and his vineyard and his stables. He may as well let me have this one thing.
No. Oh, sorry, Jane.
Huh? Oh, no, I did not agree with him having a helipad.
All right, then.
Helipad.
Like for a helicopter to land on.
Ow, what the freak?
Well, do we have any other concerns? Anything we need to put on our agenda before the party commences?
No, I don't think so. Not unless Luke has anything else to say.
Is he around then? It'd be best if we can note down his requests right away, considering the scope of his usual ones.
Around? No.
Where is he?
Who knows where?
Where is he?
Says I don't. Did it lag for you?
No.
No, he's not around.
So. Maybe it is.
Oh.
She didn't have the choice point out the obvious, does she?
Pun Okuno. What?
That was my accent. I was
Oh,
about to
that's
say
you.
no with a with a
Oh,
emote.
okay.
That was that. It didn't turn out well.
You say you don't have a helipad. Oh. For 7 long years, I already got used. Oh wait, did I read too much? Oh, never mind. I already got used to him.
I should be by now.
So not apparently.
But don't you have a party?
Oh, nothing more than complain to whinge about unfair. This is sorry. It could have been my fault.
No, you're fine. However, airing out one's dirty laundry is simply taboo amongst high society.
To do so will make you a right target for the next dinner party chit-chat.
Vultures, a lot of them, really.
Or most of them, at least.
There are always the good ones like Rochelle Lee.
Put your trust in the wrong person, and you'll find yourself easily picked apart.
Yes. But Luke's just being a sweetie, you see. That friend he's visiting. He's having marital problems, and he's just trying to cheer him up.
Oh my god. Perhaps I'm being a bit too rash or even hot-headed in indulging details.
But I thought I made myself clever with the plan to dress it up as gossip.
Marianne raised the brow to make sure whether she's interested or not.
Although that does make things better if she has no interest and therefore has no hidden intent to utilize whatever I might say to her.
They've been married for a long time, and they've hit a... how do they say it? A rough patch. His wife has a drinking problem and can be very neglectful. The poor thing really does his best to be a good husband. But it's never enough for her. Sometimes I think it's the years. Maybe it's been so long that they've lost that romantic spark. What do you think?
What do I think of the matter, ma'am?
No, what do you think of my hair? It feels so lifeless and dull today, and that's no good for a party. And I think I'm breaking out into zits.
Now that you mention it, there is something different.
There better not be something on my face.
I wouldn't worry about that. You do look a little paler than usual, ma'am. I apologize if I'm crossing any lines here, but have you been resting properly?
Huh. You'd think I get a bit tanned with how sunny it's been lately. Don't you worry. I feel right as rain and never better. But back to the matter at hand.
You were asking for my personal opinion on the matter, ma'am? Do you want me to be honest, or...?
Yeah, be honest with me, right?
Let's see. I'm actually curious about honesty, but I wonder if it affects the relationship.
Be honest with me, Marianne. I
Yeah,
don't need
goes
someone to
first.
sugarcoat it. I'm not some fragile thing that I'm just going to break down at the slightest thing.
Oh, she hesitates, taking a sip of her coffee as I stare into my own cup of tea.
Silence searches on. I almost believe she'll never answer my question.
I suppose that I shouldn't blame her, putting her in a tight spot like this.
I never lie except for when I do, besides I never lie.
That's the same thing as a liar.
Her hesitation's understandable, though. I loathe to admit it. She simply wants this whole thing to seem professional.
But then she speaks.
If I'm going to be completely honest, I need to ask. This is about you and Mr. Wright, isn't it?
It's my turn to hesitate now.
I never really expected a straightforward question.
Am I about to get to the heart of the matter?
I suppose I'm not as clever as I like to think.
Or is it really that bad that an outsider can see our little marital troubles?
Surely we aren't that obvious, are we?
We put up the act of a perfect couple for years, although I hadn't always been an act.
Marianne is just more keen than the average person, of course.
It's a necessity to her career, and she's been working so closely with us.
Yes, that's it.
Suppose it is. What would you tell me?
Then, I tell you it's none of my business. I tell you that I don't want to meddle. But, if the troubled husband with the neglectful wife asked me for my honest opinion, I'd say that he shouldn't base his happiness and his self-worth on someone else. Someone who won't even give him the time of the day. Maybe he should try being independent for a while. See what it's like when he isn't trying to please someone else and doing things for himself. Everyone's supposed to be their own man or woman, right? A bit of breathing room never hurt anyone. That's just my 2 pence worth, of course.
So you're saying they should divorce?
Nothing as drastic as that. If they're afraid that it might lead to just that, then maybe that is what's meant to happen in the first place.
Period.
We shouldn't let our fear control our lives. But it's just a short hiatus is all. Or, couples therapy? Look, I'm really not the best person to ask about relationships.
Nah, she is.
So grain of salt and all that.
She trails off, having said her piece, and leaves nothing but the smell of coffee and Earl Grey between us.
There's a calm despite the nature of what has been discussed.
To say that her words make me start to think is an understatement.
To say that I'm not considering her advice is a lie.
And to say that this might just be the calm before the storm is a possibility.
Others have shorter marriage, yes, but plenty had celebrate long and happy ones as well.
My own parents celebrated their choral anniversary before they passed away.
But 7 years?
7 years isn't a whole in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it actually is, honestly speaking, for a young couple as well.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't a lot of time to see what or where our relationship can bring us.
At the same time, 7 years.
Well, it hasn't been entirely made up of unhappy years, has it?
Unless forever. It's not supposed to anyway.
I just dread the thought of it might last for a very long time.
Dread the thought that these small spats, these little disagreements, will turn to an all-out resentment.
The idea that we grow to hate each other with every fiber of our being scares me.
I can't even pinpoint the exact moment when our blissful union turned sour.
When did he start seeking other women? And lacking other and alternative motives?
When did we start to cooperate only to suit our materialistic greed and attention-seeking ways?
Money and success.
Fame and glamour.
Are those the reason we still stay together?
There's a cough before Marianne clears her throat.
I must have been quiet for so long that I moved to apologize when she stands up.
Both end up on our feet, unsure how to proceed.
Some sort of odd or shuffle occurs as we decide whether to sit down or not.
I really should handle what's left of the work.
You won't be attending the party? Oh, you really must, Marianne.
I'll try to stay and chat. Maybe grab a few bites and a drink, but I can't be around for the entirety of the event. My apologies. Busy, busy, busy.
You must stay a while. I'd love for you to meet some of my friends, and they're ever so excited to meet you. You need to say hello to the Lees, at least. If it wasn't for them, I'd never even heard of you.
We'll see. So, if I can be excused?
Certainly. You'll have to excuse me as well. I must attend to the party before any early birds arrive. Because, believe me, they will throw a fuss if things aren't ready, even when they're not supposed to be here until an hour later.
Oh, pretty!
Anna and Marianne were seen discussing the mansion's finishing touches. It leaves the former something to think about till later excuse herself. So you're not
surprised that they actually have a manga spin-off.
Oh yeah. It's a great organized mess.
Aside from our household help, we hire a service of a temporary agency which provides staff for the right enterprise in the hospitality sector.
Even our very skilled staff cannot undertake a party this size of their very own.
Waiters, busboys, hostess, and the staff captains move to in droves, carrying crockery and serveware good for several dozen people, and then some.
Chefs and bartenders tail after Johannes, looking like scared little children as he escorts them through the kitchen and into the wine cellar.
To peruse the stocks and select what is served in the party and what can be used for cooking.
Schnell! We have a lot to do, and I believe we did not hire snails. Snails are for the dishes.
String quartet readies up to play for the evening, tuning their instruments as they fill the air with idle chatter.
Floor decor worth $1,000 vases, rack and baskets, while petals are scattered along the driveway up front. I'd eat snail.
An ice sculpture of reindeers brought in carefully by a pair.
Oh, that looks good. It's followed by a simple cake, just a 5-tier white chiffon one with white chocolate and mouse, the fresh berries, and a light dusting of edible gold leaf. But despite the fact that I told Marianne how I will attend to all of this, I find myself unable to focus or care for any of it.
So all of our discussion running in my mind, and looking at all this, I can only see Luke elsewhere.
There are grand things that Luke wanted for the party.
I had wanted a small, elegant, and simple gathering with only a select few invited, namely the people who I would actually trust enter my home.
I did not want any bloody politician or paparazzi in here, no matter how used I am to catering them.
At least be here for your party. Damn it, Luke.
The entire thing
screams Luke right.
I can't help but add another question to my growing list of queries. When did I lose myself?
It's always about him nowadays, isn't it?
What about Hannah Wright?
What about Hannah Evans?
Oh. I used to be my own woman, who made her own name, her own career, and her own decision.
Sure, I was already the social butterfly that I still am today, but I wasn't all empty, shallowly gossip and sitting pretty.
I was lauded for my knowledge and talent.
Finance manager wasn't just handed to me just because my father owned the company.
I had insisted that I start from the bottom so I could work my way on the top and prove myself. Oh.
And I did. Well, that's cool.
Damn. I really respect her more the more I
Yeah.
know about her.
Mm-hmm.
I work numbers, manage budget, money, and accounts, analyzing the competition and market trends.
There is calculation of financial risk, cost reduction opportunities, auditor liaison and public relations, supervisor of staff,
and I generally had a huge slew of responsibilities.
Admittedly, I was already quite the attention seeker even back then, having dedicated most of my youth craving for my parents' approval.
Failing that, I turned to others, looking for praise from anyone who would give it, however fleeting it was. Aw.
And then Luke. Oh, Luke, the way you looked at me, the way you watched me and took a genuine interest.
He had me disgustedly obsessed since day one, hasn't he?
He saw me for me, Hannah Evans, with my faults and my achievements.
The man didn't treat me like some damsel in distress, or some prize to be won.
Remember the nights before we were married where we talked about everything and anything?
For big things like business, society, and philosophy, to little things like such what we have for breakfast or whether we like cats or dogs more.
We both prefer dogs.
Nowadays, I'm just Luke Wright's wife.
It's mostly my fault, isn't it?
It told me that husbands prefer wives who are docile and subordinate.
A woman who will always be there for him, yet would never outshine him in all aspects except beauty.
A wife who needs to be at home and attend to his need to have children and take care of them in the absent.
They said I have no business working anymore after I was married.
I can blame society.
Sorry, I was just turning on my air again. It got hot.
Oof. Yeah, I do be like that.
But
No
I
problem.
listened.
Before I fall further into the introspection pit of self-loathing, someone calls for my attention.
The guests have arrived, madam.
And Luke?
Running a bit late, I'm afraid.
Late for his own party. That man, I swear. He's probably looking to make a dramatic entrance, knowing him. Open the doors then. We mustn't tarry.
Cars lined up the driveway, peppering the front of the mansion with vehicles of every kind.
Grand tours, supercars, and even the odd high-end muscle car or two, convertibles, grand saloons, and other luxury cars can be seen, being parked by valets.
Valets.
Oh, valets.
Sorry, do you mind when I correct you?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Because otherwise I actually don't know, and like I tend to make a lot of mistakes for English.
Yeah. I don't mind when you make mistakes. I just didn't know. I just figured I'd correct you just so that you knew for the future.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay, cool. I wasn't trying to be like, actually, you're supposed to say it
No,
like
it's okay.
that.
No, you don't sound like that at all. You don't. It doesn't sound snotty or anything like that. Don't worry.
A handful of cabs drive off, possibly for those who thought it too troublesome to bring their own cars.
There are at least 2 different media vans as well.
They're all here for what may be considered the biggest event of the year for Luxborn.
So far.
Who knows what we'll plan for the winter holidays?
Welcome everyone. Please make yourselves at home.
Someone like, oh, I think it's you actually.
Oh, no problem. Some of the guests idle, enjoying the warm, if not strange sunshine we're experiencing before the gloomy skies inevitably returns.
The green acquaintances and friends with warm smiles, others less so. Oh, they greet, sorry.
From where I stand, I can see the hierarchy. Hierarchy of power. The ties that bind these individuals here, whether through convenience or necessity.
However, there are also a few who are not here to further cement their current place in high society. Oh, it's Ash.
Oh, what the heck is he doing here? That's just a young man in his oriented air, ignorant of the look he received from the women and men alike.
Be careful with Shirley, alright?
Man from the Orient. So they're saying he's Asian?
Oh, is he?
Because Oriental is like Asian descent.
Oh, that's interesting. That's actually I learned something new.
Oh, look, there's Rebecca.
Oh, there's that bitch. The rose-haired woman talking to her phone while she's unsure of why she's here exactly.
Yes, I'm at the party already, Mom. Yes, I'll say hi to her if I can.
Oh yeah!
Yes, let's go!
Yeah, baby! We're putting the moves on him. Luke's not even here, baby.
That's right. Let's
See
go.
Zachary, the photographer, as well.
Talks to a few of the other media crew with the air of familiarity.
I was just here a few days ago, yeah. And the inside is huge, but the staff are pretty helpful if you get lost.
Then there are people like
Oh,
the Chief
no!
Inspector. Ew.
Oh God, why? Please, Zach, cockblock. Any case of that guy coming towards us. I'm using that term, right? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. Please do cockblock. People can never be sure about. You who I can never be sure about.
People who stay on the border between being suspicious and being trustworthy.
Thank you for the invite, Anna. Husband still missing, I see.
Oh,
I should be saying the same of your darling Rochelle, Lee. The doctors again.
She told me she'll just be in the gardens. Bet she's lying and that she's somewhere around mingling, gossiping with the other ladies. No
Sorry.
offense, but
No,
that
I'm
seems to
good.
be all you ladies do at these parties.
And aren't you gossiping right now?
Yes.
Period.
What about Luke? Should we file a missing persons report now, or do you want to wait 24 hours?
He's around.
Oh.
You know, I can tell if someone's bluffing.
Sorry.
Don't tell me, let me guess. He's finally drunken himself to death and not wanting a scandal. You've hidden his body. I was wanting to give this housewarming gift to him personally,
wish.
too. It's a plate that holds a wine glass so he can stop killing himself with liquid lunches. Looks like it's too late for that.
Nothing like that. Besides, this is a hardly polite conversation.
Oh, relax. I'm just trying to be cheeky to lighten the mood. It's not like I want Luke dead. The man doesn't serve dodgy plonk like the others when I visit, and he pays his respects well enough. I could use a glass of wine or 3, actually. Rochelle's been in a horrid mood. Threw her stilettos at me the other day and almost took an eye out. Not sure if this is how it usually goes, but I blame the pregnancy.
I wouldn't know, would I?
Oh, sorry, I'm talking to my cat. Her name's Tallulah, but her nickname's TT. So I was saying hi to her, because she looked up at me. My little bubby. There's if you're ever bored and you scroll up in media in my Discord, there's some pictures of her in there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely check it.
Yeah. Your dog felt unincluded.
Oh, yeah, he probably is. It's okay.
So no plans for a baby?
Eventually.
Well, I guess that's for the best. If it's this bad now, I can't even imagine how bad it'll be when that little baby bump becomes huge.
I mentioned how I don't trust him no matter how hard I try to do so.
Well, at least you brought a gift, I guess.
Why don't you just go inside and have some wine, Lee?
Think I will, thanks.
Greetings such as these carry on as the guests continue to trickle in.
Whether we have short conversation or merely shake hands or nod heads, I make sure to attend and welcome each of them.
As the first hour passes by, the rest of the travelers and I adjourn to the ballroom.
Any latecomers will have the attention of a porter instead.
I have other duties to attend to now. What hope we dance with Zach?
Yeah, let's go! On welcome parties is always the same old song and dance, no matter how small and big it is.
Make sure your guests are well fed, have good company, and have them generally enjoy themselves.
So when the opening remarks are done, when the band has started to play and the guests have started eating, I find myself wandering around aimlessly unless I am pulled aside.
For a while I stay with a small group and entertain them before excusing myself.
When they're not anymore watching me, I end up watching them.
When they don't listen, I do.
A local bank is having trouble with his daughter. He wishes to marry her off, but she had nothing more but to make music. Aww.
One of the hotel managers worries about stolen belongings of one of his patrons, and security which should be brought up to a higher authority soon. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. What the hell?
Okay.
Sorry, there was a fly on my keyboard and I hit it.
Okay. You killed the fly?
Our mayor, well, no, I didn't. Well, his cat died.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm reading it, I was like, wow, that went into a turn. There's that rose hair woman again.
It's hard not to notice her with her distinctive locks.
She also lacks the grace that other ladies have, though that does not make her any less beautiful.
She doesn't like her like us. Her stance in the air she exudes instead are strong, and they make her stand out despite her casual attire.
Many men had already given her their attention, though each
she wants to dance with Ash.
Yeah. Or...
So he's with Isabella.
Yeah. I was even trying to decide whether she has the hot star Ash or Isabella. I can't tell sometimes.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ash, but yeah, you're right. Maybe it'd be cooler if it was Isabella, but it's probably Ash.
That's probably that's how the stereotypical in games be. I approach intrigued, and though it is a great mystery that occupies her own attention, with a glance she keeps setting towards the boy with oriented hair.
Yeah, see? There you go. She
Okay,
keeps
I guess
looking
it
at Ash, yeah. She remains unaware, though, even as I stand beside her, pretending that I'm there for a drink.
You would catch his eye a lot better if you wore nicer clothes, don't you think?
Oh,
Didn't realize the housewarming was going to be this fancy. I would have gone with a nice dress if I knew.
Oh, you're fine, dearie. It's only really the parvenus, those who climb, that come to these parties all dolled up. Quite the black-haired beauty, isn't he?
The boy comes over, but I do not think to speak any softer.
He merely passes by, but it's a wonder he doesn't hear what I say.
Who, Ash?
You know, you really shouldn't have turned down those offers. If I wasn't married, I'd happily go dancing with those young men. But you said a name. Ash. That's the exquisite lad you've been looking at all this time. I don't know him, and I'm the one hosting this party. That must mean you know each other. Is he your boyfriend, then? Because that would explain the predictions.
In all my life, I've never seen a face grow red so fast.
Oh. The shade of her hair did not help as well.
Hannah's so pretty.
She really is.
And I mean,
She just
Rebecca's
looks like a
pretty
Cinderella.
too, but I don't like Rebecca.
Yeah, I don't like
This is the most pink I've seen on a person, really.
What? No, that's ridiculous. He isn't my boyfriend.
Such a violent reaction. A simple no would have sufficed.
She's like, hee hee hee.
Many here would be happy to hear it.
And I haven't been looking at him.
That's right. You've been staring. Quite heatedly, in fact.
I like
Although
how
I'm
much
not
more
sure if
sassy
you look
Hannah
like you
is.
want to kiss him or kill him.
It's more the latter currently.
Just don't go murdering him on my property. I don't want to walk into a room and suddenly find a body there.
Foreshadowing.
Wait as I feel the burning of someone's stairs.
It's chilling, and though I'm used to enduring the gaze of others, this one makes the hair up the back of my neck stands out. I knew it!
It's chilling, and though I'm used to enduring the gaze of others, this one makes the hairs on my back of my neck stand. Oh wait, we already read that. My attention is pulled from the girl I see a woman staring.
Dark, black, dirty. She looks like a beggar than a guest. Her! And I have half the mind to call security at her when she opens her mouth, breaks out into a grin.
All I hear is her laughing.
Taunting.
Her stare makes my blood run cold.
She looked at me like I'm nothing more than a pig to slaughter for her amusement.
Makes my hand shake and I nearly drop my drink.
But in a blink, she is gone, and in a buzz of the party returns.
I'll keep that in mind, but are you all right?
Yes, sorry. I just thought I saw something strange. It must be the trick of the light. Anyway, on a right, as you must already know.
Rebecca Gales.
Gales.
The name is familiar, like a fond memory.
I recall a kind lady, a private tutor, treated like her own daughter when I was young.
She even bring me food, even when there was no need to do so.
Usual strawberries, which I honestly hadn't been too keen about, though I ate them nonetheless because she brought them for me.
Oh, the professor! And your little Becky!
My parents couldn't make it since they're in Scotland right now. And Mom says hi, by the way. But yeah, that's me. Little Becky. We met once before.
Yes, oh, I remember you. You were the cutest little thing with glasses. And when we met, you were having boy troubles with this lad called something with an A. What was it again? Aaron?
Yeah.
Adele,
Damn, that really is
Alexander?
confusing.
Andrew?
The more I list off names, the more red and more quiet Becky gets.
She starts to look miserable as her body language shows discomfort and stiffness.
Perhaps I triggered a horrid childhood memory. I can't wait to steal Ash from her, baby, on Isabella! When we're on Ash, we're gonna go so low with Rebecca and so high with Isabella. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's one thing, is if when we play as the other characters, their relationships are still gonna be here. So that means we can make it even lower or higher.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Surely it hadn't been me when she visited with her mother.
I don't quite remember all of it.
Ashton! Ash! That man is that boy! Same one. Oh, goodness me. After all these years.
Damn.
I can see why, though. He's quite dashing.
You don't really need to announce it to everyone with an earshot, you know? Keep it down.
I'm so sorry, but it really is cute.
And a tad bit sad.
This is a
Damn,
nice
shots
party,
fired.
Miss Wright.
Please, Anna's fine. We're friends of a sort, aren't we? We must be friends, seeing as I know about your little infatuation, Becky. Don't you worry, dearie. You'll have your happy ending yet.
I'm not too
I
concerned
could see.
about that, am I?
I wonder if she goes
That's not what I'm
yandere.
looking for.
Yeah, that's what oh, she has the look for it. She does.
She'd be the one yandere I don't like.
Yeah. There's always an exception.
Yeah.
Oh?
I can't believe.
And
one
what
young
makes you
lady
think
don't like.
that? Doesn't everybody want their happy ending?
The idea of happy endings sounds like they're just for fairy tales. And they are, sorta. I don't think you can just sit around, trapped in some tower and hope for the best. If you love them, you have to fight for it, right?
Oh,
You're not just
damn.
going to sit there and hope that everything will just fix itself on its own.
It's
Like
a direct
everything,
message.
you have to work at it. But what do I know?
There's a grimace unless she starts to relax around my presence.
How long has it been since we met as children?
It's only a long time.
She was little back then, if I recall correctly.
I'm sure the daughter of the two greatest professors I've ever known is smart enough to know what she's talking about. But have you told him how you feel? And it's been what? 20 years?
Holy shit.
How old are they? 25, 20?
Yeah, she's probably like in her late 20s. She's probably like 22.
22?
Yeah.
17, actually.
Oh, it's only been 17.
But no, not yet.
But remember, she's a
She
teacher.
can be a bit dense.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
So these people are older too.
I was hoping that maybe he'd notice on his own and...
So yeah, Hannah's probably in her 30s and she's in her
Gotcha.
mid to late 20s.
Well, that won't do. What if you two become husband and wife? He's not to be dense when he's sworn himself to another person. Why, you might just as well consider leaving before the day's even begun.
If that happens, I'll have to give him a good ear bashing, won't I?
It's not gonna happen.
Whoever anyone ends up with, it's not going to be a perfect relationship anyway. There's going to be things you'll love and things you'll hate about the other person. We're just humans. It's funny. Here I am, trying to give you advice when you did the very same thing back then. I remember you giving me a makeover when we were still kids. And you were the first I told anyone about my... crush.
Do you remember now she mentions it?
Do I give her the yellow summer dress or the pink blouse and the petticoat?
She must have kept some of that, what I said, in mind.
Feels ridiculous remembering all that years later, talking about boys and how they go crazy for pretty girls. There's some gospel every woman should adhere to.
It's so easy to say such things then, with me not knowing better.
But looking at her now, she must have kept some of what I said in mind.
Perhaps I did have something wonderful at the time, enough for her to take it to heart.
That didn't matter in the moment as I roll over what she just said in my head.
What Becky told me is very different from what Mary Ann told me.
That's because Becky's stupid. There's no time to ponder over that. However, a hush descends upon the once lively crowd.
Yeah, Becky will make it worse. The music of string and chatter flows to a grinding halt as the doors from the door opens.
Oh yay. The last of the latecomers should have arrived moments ago.
Anyone at this elf should be too simply embarrassed to show their face.
It's definitely the Luke. So this can only be one person or other one man.
The only one man who had the audacity to arrive at his own party late.
Good evening, ladies and gents.
Of
Enjoying
course.
the party. I hope I'm not too late in welcoming you all to the right mansion.
One guy who raised in the spotlight simply grew used to its presence. He sought it out every chance he could get, even when there's no spotlight that shone.
And I'll never put it against him when he just smiles like that.
He did so quite brilliantly under the scrutiny when he channels his showmanship.
You can tell the way people's eyes lighten up as he speaks.
How they listen in rapture even if he's doing a simple greeting.
A little wave of his hand here, and a little smile there, and a little bit of swagger. Swagger?
Doubtful. I always tell him that even if he's not to be a businessman, he'll do well as an entertainer.
I love the sight of him, especially when he looks at me and he beckons me over to humbly share his place.
No, I don't want to go. Not a second is wasted. Like, excuse me, go from Becky's side, make me real loose.
Welcome, one and all, to our humble abode.
No, I want to go to Zach.
Yeah.
Tonight, if you have yet to find yourself in your roles, you are our
Isn't
ladies
this
and
a
lords of the
dating
court
sim?
of
Oh, no,
your
it's not a
king and
dating
queen.
sim.
If you would excuse my
Damn.
presumptuousness.
What a missed opportunity.
So enjoy the feast that has been laid out for your
You can actually
senses as we
control a
only
bunch of
allow
people
the
and
best
ship
to
them
be
all
served.
together based on the choices.
That'd be awesome.
Ooh.
Enjoy the rest of your night,
Ultimate
everyone.
Dating sims.
For real.
Enjoy the rest of. Wait, that's technically Fire Emblem. Technically.
Oh yeah, dude, I love Fire Emblem.
I love it too.
Yes.
I always try to ship certain people together.
Exactly. It's one of the best parts of Fire Emblem.
Yes, it definitely. I would not play it unless like there's no customization and there's no dating sims. As shallow as it seems, it's too enjoyable to stop.
There's a round of applause, cheers, and even some hoots.
Guest approaches left and right to shake Luke's hand and greet him personally, praises on his lips.
It's because of this that I do not see her.
I do not see her unless she's dangerously close, with fury on her eyes, and she's already spitting vermin.
Venom.
Huh?
Venom. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, is
Johan's
this her friend?
Maybe she, maybe like a fair? Jonas restrained her, taking the care not to unnecessarily harm the pregnant woman.
Oh yeah, it's up to her rage, and the man has no choice but to let her go, lest an unborn child is hurt.
Although it might be too late for that. I can see an empty glass of wine in her hand.
How much is she imbibed in?
Are you feeling ill, Rochelle?
It is Rochelle, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Perhaps you need to sit down and...
No! Shut it, you munter! I ain't talking to you! I'm talking to this scumbag over here! You bloody bastard standing there with your smarmy smile!
She interrupts me, tapping her finger in my direction before she runs on Luke.
Even as whispers and murmur breaks out in the guests, all I can focus on is the heat of the moment.
Obviously intoxicated, judging by the smell of alcohol in her breath.
I'm not TikTok about this little display of her. Not at least not yet.
But I'm absolutely pissed by the fact that she endangered her own baby by drinking.
Ah. There's not a considerable amount of restraint and grace as I must exercise while I wait for her tantrum to subside.
Keep a patient and tight smile on my face.
Luke's expression on the other hand is indecisive.
Watch your tongue!
Indecipherable.
You're on thin ice, Rochelle.
Indecipherable, yes.
Where's your husband? Who even invited you?
I did.
Period.
And I told you with great emphasis not to. Now we have a drunk, hormonal, pregnant woman causing a stir. What is even going on?
I was about to ask the exact same thing.
New journal. Oh. Rochelle. Oh shit, don't look at that as a spoiler. I'm just about to ask the exact same thing.
I don't know. But Rochelle, do calm down before you hurt yourself. I can't understand a word you're saying.
Where is that husband of yours? Lee! Collect your wife right now!
Bruh! You fucking talk like I'm not here and you're not responsible, you ass! You told me that I should wait for you in the gardens!
Excuse me. What is this nonsense you're going on about?
Crazy talk. That's all it is.
Yeah,
just
he's
completely
guilty.
and utterly mad.
You can tell by the way he's talking.
Has anyone seen the chief inspector?
I am pregnant with your little bastard. You promised me you'll take responsibility. God damn it, Luke. I finally got you to talk to me after months of silence, and you do this to me.
What?
Oh my God.
What do you mean you're pregnant with? Luke, is this true?
Lies and slander, woman!
It's true.
Security! Johannes, take her out of here before she makes an even bigger fool of herself!
No, you do not do this to me. I was so ready to leave my stupid oaf of a husband.
Period.
Why
Oh God.
don't you leave that damn wife of yours?
Okay, this is messed up though.
Look at her.
That
Does she
is.
look like she wants a baby? Does she look
Bruh.
like she could take
What the
care
hell?
of
Bruh,
a
this
baby?
bitch. Alright, let's kill this bitch.
This is supposed to be our friend too.
Yeah, that is so messed up.
It's now that Johannes returns with
telenovela.
security along with the concerning Officer Lee.
Surround her and move to escort the hysterical woman.
Judging by his pale face, he's heard the whole thing, and I feel nothing but pity for the man.
Not that I believe Rochelle.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
Luke will never.
You would never go so far to sleep with another woman, right?
I'm so sorry for her behavior. She's been under a lot of stress. And the
Denial.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Talking nonsense, that's all it is. You're not allowed to drink because of the baby, Shelley. What are you thinking?
Nothing to see here, people. Move along.
That's so toxic, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there really nothing here but the ramblings of a drunk?
Of course, they're nothing but ramblings of a drunk.
She's just jealous.
Jealous of this wonderful marriage, this happily ever after that I have with my prince.
Take
oh my
that
God.
trollop out of here immediately.
This
and see to it
reminds
that she
me of
isn't allowed
Nelly a
here
little
or
bit,
anywhere we hold any
but
authority
this
in
is kinda
Luxborn.
more sadder.
To be banned by anything with the right name on it, basically social suicide.
You're practically own half of Luxborn, and there isn't a single establishment.
Oops, sorry, I didn't hit that. My bad.
Never mind. No problem. Then repeat that isn't under our patronage, one way or another.
This is Mercy. I can do much worse to her.
At least this way she can move out of the city and never ever return.
I stayed my hand in the face of her grievous fault. Her bold-faced lies when she deserves so much more.
I can take away her business, have her factories shut down.
It's too easy to ruin her life until she's nothing.
And it's all so tempting.
Can only see red.
The redness and is thick in the air, and the silence of the embrace the room is nearly deafening.
There are worried and almost fearful glances from some of the guests, yet at the same time I can hear them whispering.
But as long as they hold their tongues and don't interfere, none of them matter to me.
Especially when my darling looks at me with a different shine in his eyes.
Seems as if he's proud of what I've done.
God.
And then spur me. Oh, Spiral.
No, I'm mad, that's why.
Oh, gotcha. I thought, oh.
No, you didn't say anything wrong.
Oh,
no, I said, oh god, because, like, of course he's proud of her. Like, that's disgusting.
Because she could practically cover what he did then.
I know, like, ugh. Hopefully we can change this.
Yeah, there's no fixing the relationship at this point. I bet, like, no matter what route you take, it's probably going to suck with him.
Hopefully. Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna suck.
Everyone, please go back to enjoying the party. Don't let that mess of a woman ruin your night.
You heard her! Strike up the band, maestro, and let us dance like fireflies in the night!
I hate him.
Nasty.
Takes a bit for the crowd to stir again in face of all that.
But like most problems of the elite is brushed under a rug and forgotten in the favor of merriment.
Yeah, Princess Andrew was well spoken about.
Well, that was a mess, wasn't it? And you handled it magnificently.
It happens. We are very important people, are we not?
Milady, would you like to dance?
With
No!
pleasure.
No! I hate this! No means getting in between me and my darling husband.
Oh my god, it's like Nelly and Nelly. Except without the, you know.
Incest.
Yeah. Why are rich people like this? I don't know. But sometimes it just sounds like a telenovela. It's always cheating some way or another. That was Emilius. Not Rochelle or other rich snooty scrubbers.
Not some common whore or an ambitious maid.
No one's gonna get near him in that manner, not while I'm around. Oh my god, Becky might have struck a yandere.
And if I have anything to say about it, no one is getting near him at all.
Okay, yandere. We might have two yanderes? Or maybe one of them's a yandere.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Let me go get some more water, one sec.
Feel better.
No, sorry.
At this point, oh my god, I think we should. I wish there was a way to not talk to Becky about that because I feel like she's going about it the wrong way.
I know, right? Like, I wish we never talked to Becky, but there was no choice.
Yeah, damn, because she was curious, but I feel like Becky probably wasn't really trying to purposely do it, but I think now she's ignoring Marianne's, like, advice now.
The day after proved to be a difficult task.
My darling prince is a man of a connection and a man of people. Darling!
Ew, he's always talking to one person or another.
And that's why I am left alone, unable to stay by his side at a time. That is interesting, like, after talking to Becky, she's now using the term prince and all that.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but I have to be understanding.
Oh god, besides, I don't know why he can't just stay at home.
Because he's cheating. The least I can do is make sure I have his time while he's here, which in and of itself isn't easy as it sounds.
Not with that bloody valet with his tailing him around.
Johans! Where's my tie? I can't find it anywhere.
Have you looked
There's the
around
tie
your neck?
and the Sprite.
It should be there if it's not on your clothes horse, sir.
What the
It's
fuck?
not often that I'm awake this early, at least early enough to find my darling preparing for the day with his valet tending him.
It is an old-fashioned way to go about the morning. He's able to stress himself after all.
But he says that it really makes the day easier on him to have someone else do this tedious task, albeit with a grimace.
Well, bless you. So if it's not that manservant of his dislike the duty so much, I'll gladly do it in his stead.
I've got it, my prince. Come here.
Well, school's up and at them especially early this morning, huh?
I'm cringy.
Here I thought you'd be knackered by all the dancing we did last night at the party. And after that... well...
Saucy little... Ew! We fucked him.
I knew it!
Saucy little wink and a smiles when he options like, draw close to fix his tie. Ew.
Ew, and Lamel reaches out at him his perfume. I quickly take it and shoo him aside.
This closest scent fills me with the smell of white flowers, cocoa, cardamom, and almonds.
It is intoxicating.
The sight of the two of us in the vanity mirrors is picturesque and perfect.
Can I help it if I feel a bit resentful of that another person get to do this for Luke every morning when I could have done it myself?
No, I can't.
You're dismissed, Shrokin. I have this. Go on then. You'll be summoned if you're needed.
Is it curious? Oh, sorry, maybe it's you.
Oh, no problem. There is a curious look, furrowed brows, before any sign that he cares is wiped from his expression.
Very well. If you need me, I'll be somewhere that isn't here.
You could have let the man do his job.
And I say there's no need for him. I can take care of you just fine, my prince. Just where are you off to this morning anyway?
I hate the thought of him leaving me.
Yeah. Feels like eternity without him here, in this lonely place that doesn't feel like home yet.
Although the mansion really is growing on me slowly but surely.
I want him at his side, yet he fails to see such an obvious thing. It feels like it's reading from a perspective of a different person, not gonna
Business.
lie.
Where else?
Why can't you just work from home? You can afford to, can't you?
Business needs a firm hand and a personal touch, Buttercup. Besides, I
Cheating.
can't stay cooped up forever in here. I'll go mad.
Well, you'll come back home as soon as possible, won't you? It's
You
so
cheating.
awfully lonely here without you, my prince.
I could. I don't see why I should, though. This hasn't been a problem before. You know I'll come home when I come home.
Bruh.
Just get home as soon as you can. For me, won't you?
No promises. It's business after all.
Bruh!
I can't just stand up in the middle of the meeting and tell them the wife wants me home.
Then forget those peasants.
Oh.
He stops and stares, looking perturbed for a moment before shaking his head.
Is he feeling ill?
It's my reason for him to stay here with me, doesn't it?
I'm just being a good wife, worrying about my husband after all.
She's definitely overcompensating because she's so scared of the other possibility.
Yeah,
That
like
she's
she.
going crazy. Like, see, here's like, I'm just being a good wife.
It feels like
Be
paranoia
good,
at this
dear.
point.
And stay safe.
Yeah.
There's been all sorts of dodgy characters seen about the property. I'll be leaving Johans with you, just in case you need anything, and to be on the safe side, okay?
But I don't need a valet. I need you here with me.
I'll be closing a big deal with a pharmaceutical company soon, if things go according to plan. Maybe, after that, I can take a breather for a bit.
No maybes. You have to promise me.
I only need him.
I'm going to be late, Hannah. The longer this takes, the later I'll get home.
Fine. Shall I see you out?
If that's what you want.
She's the only person that I do not want to see a yandere version of.
True.
At the front door, his valet waits, ready to accompany him for the rest of the day, and then he told to stay to attend the meeting.
Still don't like it.
It looks like he doesn't either.
But I ignore him in favor of the one who really matters.
I hold Luke's hand in mine and give him a deep kiss.
Boo!
Boo!
It makes my heart flutter. I see the way his eyes close during our moment of passion.
Fighting for air, I can only smile.
Have a good day, my prince.
Right.
Oh,
Off I go.
He was like, okay, this is weird.
I still don't want him to leave.
He should just stay.
Forever.
If you could let go of my hand, please, Hana.
Oh my god!
It's just so hard to let him go when I finally have him in my grasp.
To watch him enter his car and it leaves me pain only so.
Leaves by an aching, gaping hole like a hunger and a need.
I am not content until he returns.
If it fits you, breakfast is ready in the parlor, madam.
Anything, I'll be at a phone until you return.
Leave and go practice your bloody sodomy elsewhere.
Oh my god, don't just turn homophobic.
Yeah. And she can't be possessed. How could she change from the span of that over like just one night? That is so weird. I have mixed feelings about her again.
No.
When I turn out to hiss at him to leave, he's already gone, and that suits me just fine.
I want to be alone without anyone bothering me. Oh.
I wonder if we actually had mood swings, maybe? Perhaps? I want to be alone with myself and my thoughts, with only these halls as company.
Oh, jeez. These damned halls will hold our memories, just he and I.
There's no one else I need but my prince.
Not some cheeky servant who's living it up because he's Luke's right-hand man. Oh my god.
Rubbish like him just... What happened?
She is so triggered right now.
Yeah, what the frick happened?
Maybe she's like really scared of being alone because like she was with Luke because he gave her like attention, well barely, but like he like looked after her and like was really controlling on her parents who were never there, you know. And so like the thought of not only losing her friend but then losing her husband, she's probably super triggered right now. Yeah, she's probably super triggered right now.
And she lost her friend. She's she had left.
Yeah, so she's gonna be like super alone.
Damn.
And so she's like going crazy. Like, I'm not saying it's justified, I'm just saying that's probably why she's so triggered right now.
Well, that makes sense in a way.
You know, like sometimes when you're really upset, you say things you don't mean. Like, I've definitely gotten really upset and said something really extreme that I didn't mean, you know?
No, it does happen. Even like I do it too. And I feel like sometimes it happens to everyone.
I mean, can you get married and not love your wife? I know, right?
Right. Yeah. But like I think like everyone sometimes gets to the point where like if they lose something immensely, they kind of like turn into like they get pushed into a dark side.
Yeah.
So I hope like it's just temporarily and not you know.
Yeah. Hopefully we can help. He deserves to be thrown and locked in. Oh my god.
Oh no, not that place where we nearly got killed. The attic. Oh fuck.
Not realizing it, my feet have brought me in here.
I think she's this empty, lifeless room disgusts me.
The longer I stare at it, the harder it gets to breathe, as if the walls are moving in on me.
Yet at the same time, it's pulling me in. I hear a whisper and curiosity get the.
Hold on, let me
look
get
under the bed.
Let me get ready. Let me get ready for a quick time. There on the far corner, I lose a loose floorboard.
The wood, despite of being swell and wrapped under the years, is strangely familiar, comforting it in its feel.
Though it's not merely what my hand searches for as I reach it, it takes quite an effort, but soon I'm able to lift it.
Oh god, and inside, underneath the dust and cobwebs.
It's a pendant, warm and familiar.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's cursed. Or maybe it's supposed to rebel or some shit like that.
Japanese. Yeah, it's either good or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kanji.
Kanji. Maybe the person who died is Japanese. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's just. I feel stupid suggesting that.
Oh my god. Okay, what if in some twist they're related to Ash?
Oh yes. That
like Ash's ancestor. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, maybe.
If I swear. Oh, sorry. You're right too. It's you. My bad.
I swear if I close my eyes, I can feel it beating in my palm.
Feel a thrill, though I also feel like a thief for taking this.
But it's mine?
So that's why I hide in a room. So we said yoink?
Yoink?
Notice being extra clingy to your husband. And grow irritated whenever someone go here near him, including their butler. While wandering in the mansion, she found an old locket. She immediately wore it. Placing the Evans heirloom she always kept. Oh, so she took off the other one. Interesting.
Oh, I actually wonder. I wonder if like it has something to do like the reason why she's like this is because like we have like the affection point for the husband low.
True.
And maybe because like if it weren't like for that she wouldn't act out of nowhere negative.
True.
So I wonder if we accidentally.
My
Oh
bad.
man,
Yeah,
our
bad.
character developed. No, we didn't know.
We'll have to see in another route. In front of the vanity, I see the ways my eyes shine as I remove the clasp of my old necklace and put this new one on.
It fits a lot better than the old one. And then a woman appear in the
I can
mirror.
feel it as it weighs on my chest.
Right where it belongs.
Oh my god, look at her eyes.
Damn it! I think we fucked up.
No, I like this though. Oh my god, we're on Zachary now.
We screwed up.
Do you want to pause here?
Yeah.
This is like a good place, you know? Like,
Okay.
okay. Oh, we
I
new
knew she was
profile.
possessed.
Let's
I had a
let's
feeling-
read the profile. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
He's a
Pisces.
Pisces. Nice.
He actually didn't strike
He's
me as such.
agnostic. Interesting. He likes pie, photography, filmography, documentaries, cooking, guitar, video games.
Aw. I
And
like his
soon
profile.
he will like Hannah.
Yeah, if she's not possessed.
Before his parents' death, he lived in New Jersey where his family owned a diner and bakery. He and his older sister were orphaned due to a hate crime. Oh my god. And they
Damn.
were forced to move to England where their grandparents lived. He had loved cooking and helping out with the old diner, but grew lazy and disinterested after the incident. Don helped that he was one of the few blacks in a predominantly white community at the time. His passion for the visual arts was sparked when he found old Polaroids and home movies of his parents. Freelancing helped pay his rent, but the man had long set his sights on the indie film scene. During the creation of his first documentary, that a robbery occurred and Ashton was there to investigate. Being in the wrong place led to Zachary being a suspect, but the rookie detective helped him clear his name. Oh, so that's how we met Ashton. So Ashton wasn't racist and helped him.
That's interesting. I hear
Awesome.
humming. What the hell?
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So this is a good place to pause.
Yeah, this is actually a very eventful stream. I'm actually
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, that was awesome. I had a really
That
good
is
time. That was fun.
terrifying and awesome at the same time for sure.
Yeah, and now we're on Zach. Oh, so we'll have to check. We'll have to check next time if our relationships are the same with on Zachary. See what Zachary's like.
Oh.
See if it's the same with Hannah and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we couldn't tell on Hannah because the only person who we would have been able to compare to was Rebecca, but our relationship with Hannah and Rebecca never changed.
Ah.
But we can see it on Zachary because we can compare it to Rebecca's.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm actually excited. I didn't think that this story get interesting like really fast because with like horror, it usually is an interesting story or it can be like a really lame one. But in this game, it actually did a good job setting up like the horror and stuff like that, and like mystery on what's going on.
Yeah, it's cool that it changes perspectives too.
Like what they do like in Until Dawn as well, but this one is like a visual novel. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's a good one if you want to do a choice game.
Yeah, the
But-
choices are fun too.
I love choice game.
Well, yeah, it was super fun. Thanks so much for streaming with me. I have
Oh,
to.
thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I have to get ready for work and stuff.
It do be like that. Have fun at work.
Thank you. Hopefully it goes by quickly.
It does. Oh my god, it's 6:30 already. For me.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for next Friday. I really want to continue.
Actually, Like my schedule did seem to change, so I wonder if like there
Mhm.
are some days where like we can probably talk about like your work schedule on
Yeah.
like what's more.
Yeah, we can
'Cause-
figure it out. Yeah, no worries.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you for being here too, Clicks. It was I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. It was very good, I agree.
It was interesting, yeah.
Yeah. We lots of development and horror stuff, so that was good.
Yeah. So I think there's a bit of character regression. when it comes to
Yeah,
Hannah.
yeah, development and regression for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. But like I said, it was super fun, and we'll have to see when the next stream is. But I'm excited for next time, regardless. Okay, so I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.